Lovely. All right. I'm still connected. I'll play that. There we go. Time for episode 3. Nah, man. Nah, we're Gucci today. We are Gucci today. Oops, can I get this thing here? It's going to be a big one today, man. It's going to be a banger. Ooh. It's going to be so Gucci. We're going to do all the stuff today. We got a couple things we got to just tie off, which we'll try and get done before Reg hits. But and I think we'll be okay. So, or I should say before registration closes. So that's why I'm waiting. I haven't gone through the kingdoms yet that have registered. But we will be doing that shortly. And start. Because again, I don't know how much is going to change in 17 minutes, but we just have to, we got to pull a couple last minute stats, which hopefully shouldn't take us that long. And we should be able to get all that done before registration closes. So that way, once registration does close, we can start grabbing all the kingdoms that have registered. And then once we get all the kingdoms, well, not all the kingdoms, I should say, right? We're only going to do... I have to think. Well, maybe we will. Maybe we will go through all of them, but we'll start with... We'll probably start with the actives and the crowded and fools, and then we'll do the normals last. Because I think that'll just make it easier overall for us. So, yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. Is what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with. Write me out. All right. Let's just jam out these promos real quickers. Ooh. Hang on, what's in here? I gotta scoot this over for you guys. Yeah, right. Spartan, what's up, man? So I gotta think about this. Is there any point in me doing... I was just thinking about that. I was like, man, is there any point in me going through some of these other... Maybe. We'll see. Let's just do what we do first. Only 208 registered. 209 now. So look at that, man. So I mean, we it's probably best that we do wait until registration closes, so that way we'll be 100% sure. And like I said, the most important thing here is that we are going to go through and we're going to look at all the kingdoms. Like I said, we'll start with the fools, crowdeds, and actives, and we'll get all of those down first. And then after that, we'll do the normals, but if we do, we'll do them from, I don't know, either in order or we'll do them based on highest migration points and then kind of work our way down. I don't know if there's going to be a need respectfully to do every single one. So, maybe, and again, I'm somewhat iffy even on just kind of going through the normals to an extent as well. But we'll see. So I think, like I said, the plan is just to kind of get the main draws out of the way. However, some people did tell me that there are some normal kingdoms, some normal status ones that have decent power. So we might look at ones that are maybe over 1,000 migration points if we do. So I think that will probably be, that'll be the play. So again, it's definitely going to take us a little bit of time, but now that we at least have a baseline down from the data that we pulled, basically the majority of the data we pulled yesterday, like I said, I want to add 2 things to some of the kingdoms, and I want to try and get that done. Excuse me. We'll get that done hopefully here before registration concludes. So that way we can immediately go in and start figuring out who has registered and where and which season did they register. And then once we finish getting everyone down that has registered and figuring out which season they did, then we'll start putting group predictions together and getting your guys' thoughts as well. So yeah, man, like I said, it's going to be a big one because, you know, you officially need registration to close because you need to be 100% certain on who is registered for what, making sure you're not going to get any last minute flip-flops. And the important thing is that we know once registration ends, we can still go through the kingdoms to figure out which season they registered for. So we're not going to have to worry about, you know, not having access or not being able to see that. Yeah. That was one of my worries before, but I think we should be all right. Yeah. RPC, what's up, man? Yo, Bian, I need your account to farm flowers. Really? That's funny. That's good stuff. Jeez. Yeah, man. Jeff Sidenote, what's up, man? Hoping for good matchmaking. Absolutely. And, you know, the important thing to take away is that with the ROTD season, they are the way that it works, which is not the same, obviously, as how last season worked for WOTLS, right? War of the Last Snows, is that there's no team up phase for this one. So everyone is basically going to get populated based on the game's algorithm, right? And their placing. So it's going to be a lot more. And I'll show you guys how 2 seasons ago ROTD went. We showed it yesterday, but I think today is going to be a little bit more important because we can show you and give you examples of how kingdoms got placed, which is very much, it's more in line with like a 1 through 6, 7 through 12, right? Based on your kingdom power, right? Which is all accounts on the map, because we know that the dev team does account for any account on the map, even if it is, you know, an account with like 7,000 or 8,000 power. They've said this before. Now that can always change in the future, but as of now, that's how it stands. And then obviously they factor in other things like, you know, who you've played before, average spending, PvP merits that were accumulated last season and historically. And I'm sure there's other things that they factor in as well that they may or may not have stated publicly. But those are just some of probably the more impactful ones, or maybe highlighted ones that we know they have mentioned before. All right. Let me see. I think we're good here. What do we got? 10 minutes left? Cool. Excuse me. Oh, nice. When did this happen? Damn, chat. That's rough, man. Is BTX going COC? Before, thank you. 541, huh? Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll take a look at that. Raid, COD, what's up, man? Welcome. We just skipped season to join G2. That's right, man. I love it. Nebert, how many kingdoms are in G2? So in this pool right now, there are... Crud Circle, hang on one moment. I will tell you. There are 321. For reference, last season, there was 273. And that was for War of the Last Snows. For Rise of the Dragon, there was 255 total kingdoms. So the G2 pool has been steadily increasing each season. And now it's at a record 321 kingdoms that have made it there. Miguel, you're going to do group predictions, BN? Sorry, yes, we will be doing group predictions, absolutely. Hedgehog, what's up, man? Welcome. Yeah, let's go. I guess I'll just go to some of our fan favorites here, right? We got some time to kill. Got some time some time to kill real quick. Whoa. What did I just do? Ooh, I have to fix this. Oopsies. Is it the 90? There we go. Nice. Let me skadoosh this over so I can still see what you guys got going on. Yo, man, it's my mini-me. What up, Gunsy Poo? Let's go, BN, aka Mr. Spreadsheets. Man, we got 8 minutes, and we are going to kill it. And by kill it, I mean, you know, in a PG kind of like Winnie the Pooh rated way. You know what I mean? Like we're not sickos. You know, that would just be god awful. But yes. Where's the other fool? So let's do 62 next. Yeah, man. Welcome. It's gonna be good stuff. Oh, the sheets. They just get me riled up. So, you know. Ling, what's up, man? Bang bang. Please look at 554, one of our normal ones. Yeah, we'll take a look. Because again, I still got to go through and do a couple more things. So we're just getting some in-game promos out the way. But we are probably gonna have to check up on a couple that I do want to relook at. So not relook at, but just some things I want to add. Where am I going? 225 next. Used to be mine. Oh, can't you just smell? This is the taste of spreadsheets in the evening. Not in the morning because it's nighttime. Ling, send me flowers. RPC. I spent so freaking much on the stupid flowers. If I don't stay in the top 300, my wife will beat my ass. Hopefully not. If it happens, let me know. I'll send SWAT. This guy. Sure, why not? Let's go to 249. Oh, I got a bunch of sycophants in the chat. Jeez. Also, we're at 5 likes, fam. 10 is our new goal. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Yo, Vikingo, yes, dude. Holy sheet. That is, oh, I love that. I see what you did there, and I'm all for it. Good stuff, man. I don't know why I never thought of that before. That is so good. Oh my gosh. I might make you my side piece. Side piece of quality lines. ChatGPT. Oh yeah, it's BTX Wings COC. Angel, what's up, man? Clap the sheets, dude. It's just gonna be spreadsheet puns for the next hour. That's good. Angel, what's up, man? Doing well. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, man. It should be a fun time tonight. We're gonna do what we like to do best, which is plugging numbers into cells, if you catch my drift. And if you don't, that's all right too. Let's go. What am I going? 515 here? Jeez. Gun, sponsor me some flowers. Hedge Dog, what's up, man? Yo. Yeah, man. Mr. Harem, what's up, man? Good luck to y'all. Dude, you got a harem, man? Sounds pretty dope. What? I gotta be level 2? Shut the front door, dude. No one likes you. George, I'm here for the sheets gameplay as always. Just, oh, you sycophants. What up, George? Vikingo sheet fetishes meeting. Ah, oh, dear Lord. Oh, Betsy. Yeah. Nah, man, it should be good. How much time we got left? Where we at? That's a cold ass honky. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutos. We'll see if we get anyone last minute that throws it down as a registration. Maybe. Oh, man. Dude, balls. I am not... Oh, dude, wow. Even the older kingdoms make you go through the dumb tutorial. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to be honest, man. I think it's time to quit. You know what I mean? Like this, I'm not feeling this right now. Damn, do they even make you do it on the old kingdoms? Please. Bish, please. That is a hard no. What kind of shiitake crap is that? Oh my gosh. Dude, slap your mama with that nonsense. I'm going to be honest, bro. I'm about to riot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. Angel, drop a like because it helps out a lot. It does. Helps get this out to that in a sensual way. Maybe we should start the ASMR early. Let's come up. Holy sheet is 5 What? Lynch, what's up, man? Welcome. When is group predictions? We will be doing that once registration closes and we go through all, at minimum, all the active, crowded, and full status kingdoms. So we can figure out who's registered for what. Once we figure that out, then we can start doing some group predictions. But we need to get that information first. That's why we're waiting for registration, because I don't want to have to go through all the kingdoms a second time. I just want to do it one and be done. It makes it a lot easier to do that when... oh, dude, Sick Life. I'm not going to actually have to go through the tutorial on these. That is what's up. And I'm talking like what up in the you-know-what. So, platonically, of course. You know, we got to keep it PG for the kids. Sometimes. But yes, sir. That's what Daddy's talking about. Oh, bless me. Bless me. Oh, this is great. I mean, it's still going to take a minute, but, you know. Damn. Angel's like, are we all a bunch of degens? That's right, man. Degens for life, bro. People should know, but people should know what's up at that point. Yeah, man. Odin, what up, man? Out of 4 server, 35 boss, KvK with... I'm going to be honest, man. I feel like you wrote me some damn code right there for a minute. And now my head is spinning. You'll have to hit me with that one more time. But if you can break that thing down from Ebonics or hieroglyphics to English, that would be great for me. Thank you. Oh my gosh, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Get ready. Get your tissues ready. Or socks, whatever you guys use. Or, you know, maybe a bucket. You know, got to make sure we include everyone. Actually, nah, man. I'm slapping some Mary J. Dude, Mary J. Blush right now, man. I'm a big R&B person. So... R&B's the shiznit, dude. Don't get it twisted right now. But I'm also playing like my running mix right now. Because I was thinking, man, I don't want to have to wear my headphones all the time. So, ooh, there we go. All right. So, ooh, look at that, dude. Good thing we waited. Someone snuck in at the last minute. You cheeky beastert. I see what you did there. Wow. I mean, that's hurtful. That they would do that right at the very end, man. Like, imagine I'm going through everything and I'm so excited. I'm like, all right, man, we're good to go. And I'm like, all right, man, nothing's going to happen in the last 10 seconds. Like, we're okay. And then bam, and then it's like, oh God, I have to like recycle it over again. Oh, thank me for not falling victim to that. Cause that would have been, I'm going to be honest, really sucky. Okay. So let me get the sheet up, and then we can start going through some of the Kyongdoms. Okay. Let me see. Let's jam this out real quick. Okay, I got to order this as well, but I'll do that in a sec. Let me just see if I can get away with this real quick. A few of these, and we'll start here in a secondo. Oh my gosh, 16 likes. You guys are doing it. 4 more until we're at 20. That's the new goal. I believe in you. Because if you don't do it, I'll find you. And no, I will not perform for you. Unless you ask nicely. Okay. Where am I at? 360, 345. There we go. Guns, I see what you did there. Bring up the sheets. Oh, that's good. That's good. Frizzy, what's up, man? What's up, Uncle Nasty? Dude, apparently I have Unk status now. Thanks to Guns. So, Nuclear Ross is 167 going to lose again? Dude. That's Tiny's Kingdom, right? I got to make sure I'm not forgetting this, man. It's like when people throw out 167 or I jokes, I'm catching it. Like I'm not getting caught off guard. That's right? Or am I tripping on that? 221. Oh my gosh. Where is Tiny, man? Why haven't I seen him? What is he doing? Being Tiny? He ain't doing nothing right now. How dare he not be in chat? This guy. It's my number one griefer. Number one griefer NA is Tiny. This guy, man. Literally. Just never where you need him to be when he needs to be there. You know what I mean? Just always a letdown. Zaid, what's up, man? After 900 days of playing, they're going to teach me how to play. Angel, don't forget to call out those kingdoms dodging for calling courage. Dude, you already know we are going to be calling people out all day, day. If you registered for calling a courage and you have a decent power, I will force shame you down the blocks like they did Cersei Lannister in Game of Thrones and that church person who was like waving the bell. Absolutely. You will forever be shamed. I will give you the star of shame. Actually, like I'll make a point to mention it multiple times on stream because I just think it's shameful. Pun intended, super intended, right there. Here we go. Steven, what's up, man? All about that heartbreak stuff, dude. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Okay, where am I? Am I 176? Where am I? Okay. I'm just trying to wrap up a couple things. We'll be starting momentarily. 118. I just got to get these out the way. Otherwise, it's gonna bug me. Where we at, man? We better be at 30 likes. You know, because I'm sensitive. ChatGPT because Bean is freaking the sheets. I mean, I watch tutorials, man. Who doesn't? Gotta educate. Don't be shy. What do you think certain content's for? It's no brainer. That's probably better than reading a blog. 110. I'm gonna be honest, man. Am I getting slightly more unhinged? You guys could be honest with me. It's not intended. But maybe I'm just feeling slightly too comfortable. Everyone just throwing confetti like my man spitting facts. I don't know. Yeah. Oh crap! Did I already do 110? We did 110. 77. Nuclear's like he's too busy flirting in the COD Discord. It's too late for Tiny. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot he is EU. You're right. Oh yeah, dude. People were asking me to join the cult yesterday. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I've ever been asked to join a cult before, so this actually it feels really nice to be thought of. You know, it's not every day that you know, people consider you for their cult. So I actually feel that I was selected because I was a quality candidate. So thank you. That means a lot. Guns, I'm ready for BN trying to fix everyone's effed up diplo. Got them off course. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, to be fair, I don't have any skin in the game. You know, like I literally have no skin in the game for anyone. You know, you could argue I'm probably the most objective, you know, when it comes to it. Obviously, there's a number of things we have to factor in, but you know, I think that's maybe one benefit. Chris, what's up, man? Long time. Welcome. Gilgamesh, what up, baby? Some of GG's top fighters joined Rage. I wonder if they're ever gonna play to this point. Almost everyone wants to avoid them. Silver Sword, you've been selected for the cult. Do you accept? It depends. Do you guys offer complimentary breakfasts? If you do, you might have won me over. Where am I at? 45? Okay, cool. All right, last one, and then we're starting. 42. Bam. Sorry, I just got to jam out these in-game promos. Dude, you know what I should do right now? I was just thinking about this as an idea. I should copy paste my in-game promo message and then ask everyone in chat to go and paste it in their Kingdom chat. Oh my God, dude, that is next level mass promotion with like one click, and I don't have to do a lot of work. I was just thinking about this. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be honest. I might slightly be platonically aroused because I just thought of a next level idea. And I don't know why I didn't think about this before. But of course, in like a G-rated way, you know, we can't go too far. I was just thinking about this. Right? It's a good idea, right? I feel like I'm onto something. Okay. I think we're good after this one, though. Because it's like, no complimentary breakfast, but unlimited spreadsheets laminated. Oh, yeah, I got you. Oh, yeah. So if they have like a laminator machine, I'm in. Okay. All right, I see where you're going with that. That's funny. All right, fam. Dope, dude. Look, we got almost 70 peeps hanging out with us. Welcome. We got 6 more likes until we get to 30, so be sure to smash that. We're about to start because I think I did the last crowded one. We did. Cool. So I'm going to do something. If you guys want to help us out and help spread the word, I'm going to post something in the COD chat. And if you want to copy paste that and just throw that into your Kingdom chat, you're more than welcome to. It's all appreciated. Basically, it's all you got to do. Just do a little copy paste. As for those of you that do, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, let's get started. Oh, I'm so hard. And what I mean is, you know, just I've been really working my pecs out. So, okay. Guns, WTF to my chairs in the chat. Balapal, what's up, man? G lost 31 players. Wow. Najim, what's up, man? Hi, man. How's it going? Is the SLE beginning of the season? Is the same time as Brink of War? A couple days. I forget, actually. I thought maybe they switched it to the beginning of the season. I think. Someone have to correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Let's start. Like I said, we're going to start with the actives. Well, first and foremost, we need to make sure that nothing. BH, what's up, man? Someone take BH's mic away. Okay. So what we need to do first, which is incredibly important, is we need to make sure that because registration is closed now, no kingdoms lost active status, active, crowded, or full, or if any new ones gained and went to active, because we've got to make sure that we're up to date. So we are going to do that real quick because we know we're already good there. So let me see real quick, and I'm going to take a tally. Good thing is I have everything already in the order. Oh, gosh, that felt great. So this shouldn't take that long. Guts is like golden mic, dude. Boss is unhinged. Okay, 554. We're good. And this is only gonna take a second. I just gotta make sure that everyone is still where they are. Active 21, 42. Yep, we're good there. 97, 100. Ooh, see? 97 became active. This is why you check stuff, boys and girls. Wow. See what I'm talking about? It's exactly what I'm talking about right now. Who would have got that besides Daddy? Nobody. Okay. And when I say Daddy, I mean your fathers. Just got to make sure we were very clear there for a moment. 145, 153. I'm going to be honest, what is happening right now? 292. Okay, let's calm it down. 292, 300. Including Guns' share. Mark, what's up, man? Oh, gosh, I know. It's getting intense. 359, we're good. Let's make sure nothing else until 3. Yep, and then 5. Whoa! I didn't fill in 5? What in the Kalaki? Okay, we might have to fill that in. Excuse me. Okay. What's the next? Oops, I'm gonna go down here. 16, 17, 18, 16. Ooh, 18 dropped out. You have been deleted. Oh man, I wish I can't see migration points anymore. Okay, whatever, dude. Let's just there's no point in removing it. I've already collected it. It would be so dumb to just be like delete, you're the weakest link. Yeah. So 17, 18. Oh, wait, where am I at? 18. Okay, good. Next is going to be 22, 27. Okay, then we're going to 30. Oh, where am I? 30, 31, 36. Yep. 39, 40. Yep. And then 44. Yep. 45, 47. 45. Yep. Crowded. 47. And, ooh, 49 is full. Ooh, NTS went full. Ooh. Ooh, that means they got some peeps. Thought you would sneak that by me, but you didn't. But that means I have to do this. And then question marks, I don't know what special migration they're at. But we caught them red-handed. 57. We're good there, active. Okay, good. So we've had 2 changes. 3 changes so far? 57, they're still active. 60, still crowded. 62. Ooh, dude, 62 is not full. They dropped out. Wow. See, this is why it's always good to check stuff last minute, man. That is decent. 64, 68, 69, still active. That's good. 73. Where am I at for 73 here? Still active. 77 crowded. Now we're going to be at 80. Okay. Ooh, 81 is normal. Okay, you dropped down. 82 still active. 85, 87 active. That's good. Now, ooh, 92 went crowded. Okay. I feel like I should have been marking these ones that changed, but it's okay because we'll go back through it, and I'm gonna have to do this again anyways. 99 still active. 102 active. 110 crowded. 115 active. 18, 19. Ooh, 18 dropped down from crowded. They are active now. Yeah, we'll go through all this another time. 18, 19, okay, so we're going 144 active, 156 active, 158 active, and 161 active. Okay, we're going 167 next. 167 active, 170 active, 174 active, crowded, 183 crowded, that's right. And then we got 191 active, 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 197. Yep, that's all good. Okay, 211 active, good. 221 should be crowded. We got full, and then we got 3 actives, 26, 20, 29. Yep. That's good. Cool. 247. Yeah, man. Notification. Yeah, man. Shoot it. Thanks for the sub. Means a lot. Appreciate you. Angel, these Keenas be eating people out. Yeah, man. I'm in a couple already. Jeez. So 247 full. And then we should have 255, 256. Yep. 259 is good. Active. 262 active. Nothing, no changes. 266, 276. Okay, we're all good there. Let's go 281. 281 active. Ooh, dude, 283 went out. They are crowded now. Look at that change. Okay. 286 active, and then 297. Should be active. 299 active, 302 active, 305, 310, 14. Yep. All right, now we're at 324. Whoa. 316 is active. Somebody powered up. Okay. Thought I wouldn't catch that, but we did. 24, 26. Yep, we're good there. Next, 341. 342, both active. 345. Ooh, 345 went down. So they are active now. And then we got 45, 46, 49, 60 active. Yep. 363 crowded. That's right. 375 active. 380 active. 387. Ooh, 384 went down to normal. Okay. And then 387 active. That's right. 394, 95. Yep. And 410. Yep. And then, oh, we're almost at the end. 452. Where's 452? Active. 462. Yep. 468. And then 500, 502, and 5. Ooh, they went full. Okay. Cool. All right. That is all changes. We are good to go. Also, 4 more likes until we're at 70. I believe in you. Okay. Now we are going to start going through, and we're going to start at the top, and we're just kind of go in order because we need to figure out everyone that has, and then we'll do some sorting, but we need to basically figure out who has registered for what season first. That's drastically important. But now we know where the status is for everyone, so that's great. That's absolutely one of the most important things. So let's start with 8. Excuse me. And I'm just going to go down the list. So we're going to do all the active, crowdeds, and fulls, and then maybe some of the normals. So the problem is that when I think about it now, actually, probably really shouldn't think about it too much because it might just make it a little difficult. Okay, here we go. So this is going to be ROTD. Ooh, it's going to be a little bigger, huh? All right, good. Kingdom 8 is not going to be shamed. That sucks. I was really looking forward to shaming someone. 554. It's slightly disappointing, going to be honest. Makes me feel some kind of way. Ooh. Ooh, there we go. 554 registered as well. Nice. Where are we at next? 21? Ooh. Did anything change there? No. You know what kills me, dude? Is that they need 5 days for matchmaking. Doesn't that just feel like it's a little long? You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just feel like 5 days is just way too long. Like I can maybe see like 2 days. 2 or 3. But yeah. What's this one? ROTD. Gilgamesh says, why don't you cut him die? Oh gosh. Okay, I'm still alive. Yeah. Google Mesh says every time you full, choose the color red. Really? I think I've done that before. That's a good idea. I mean, we're kind of already done now, but I appreciate that though. I will try to do it next time. I promise. Okay, we got to go to 97 because I have to fill their stuff in. So that's going to be one we have to do because they upgraded. Oh, got some K-pop going right now, dude. Yo, has anyone here seen Demon Hunters? Dude, my kids were all over this, and I finally watched it. I'm going to be honest, man. Dude, I was jamming to some of the tunes. They got some good songs. Dad. It's good stuff. Oh, this firework tutorial. I will kill you. Oh, gosh. It's just not a good feeling, man, when you have to go through the firework tutorial because you haven't been back in a kingdom in a while. It's no bueno. So they did register. Can I see what their migration? Oh, I have to go to the dragon, right? To see points? I think so. Privileges, migration. Cool. Yep. We figured it out. Who is here? Oh my God. Part of me just doesn't even want to do this one. Oh, okay. I'll at least do the power. I'm not going to do anything more. This is depressing. Oh, well, at least it feels like it is. Maybe that's just me. Maybe we should. Oh my God, no. Well, I mean, dude, why are the top 4 people in this kingdom allianceless? Oh, Agent OP is here. Oh, I don't know, man. Like, they're just all over the place here, man. I mean, I don't understand what's happening here in this kingdom. I mean, unless they were coming in and it was like a rebuild or something, and they're just like, it's just, it just looks like it's a mess right now. Just visually speaking. Okay, sure, why not? I mean, might as well commit at this point. I have no idea what's happening here. Oh, gosh. Oof. Well, I mean, it's not any different than 100, so I probably should just be like, all right, yeah, that's just how it is. Let's see here. 22, maybe? Oh, didn't someone mention 97 to me in chat? Oh, Slippy, you did. You said 97 just went from kingless to having. Okay, what was going on there? Are they a rebuild, or was it something else? Or is something else going on? Okay, let's go to 100. Yeah, I mean, it just threw me off. Absolutely. Angel devs will find a way to dev. All right, there we go. Nice. We're going 114 next. Yeah. The good thing is that we're not going to go through 200 or whatever. That's a lot. Ooh, how many? It was 210, right? That registered. Ooh, how many registered COC? Oh, 39? Ew. Ugh. Silver, no, 49's there. 49's. We just haven't got to them yet, but they're there. They're a little bit lower. Okay, Slippy. Okay, no, that makes sense. Wait, but were people coming in? Is that what it was? Like there wasn't as many players there, and like what, a bunch of people came in, and it's not really like a rebuild, but like there's just people going there. Is that basically what you mean? Oh wow. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Where are we going next? 145? Nice. Me on whiskey and you on wine. We're going 153. Ooh. There was 3 open home kingdoms without a king, and Gen 2 sold the deadweight accounts, went to 2197. Oh, okay. Okay. I think all the people coming over the last couple of days gave it enough power and motivation to finally kill Dragon. Okay. Pixis 100 was open, but Dragons got quickly captured. Okay. Okay. No, I that's painting a little bit more of a clearer picture for me, so I appreciate that. Well, let's go 292. Yeah. So basically what we'll do next is once we finish figuring out everyone that's registered, I have to go through a couple of the kingdoms that have 200 mil players. And then I want to see if I can catalog maybe 250 and 300 mil players. So that shouldn't take too long, but that's at least one of the things I want to try and do. So, and then after that, we'll sort everything. So I can show you guys the kind of rankings. And then we'll start doing we'll start anticipating doing some group predictions at that point. Yeah. Haynes, what's up, man? 106 is active registered for OTD. Nice. I appreciate you telling me. I'm still going to look. But I appreciate you. Oh my God, dude. For shame. The first for shame. People can go into, you can make an account at 300 and type in their chat for shame. You are almost 22 bill and you register for COC. For shame. That, unless you come to me and you're like, dude, I have the best reason and the best excuse ever. Okay. Otherwise, for shame. Shameful. Just wow. Wow. I mean that's pretty bad. Yes. I mean that's pretty god awful. Oh. Come on, man. Really? I mean, that's the thing, man, is like every time this is the thing that gets me. Every time a strong kingdom leaves and doesn't join in on which is what I mean, there's so many layers here. Firstly, yeah, like that stuff makes me mad, right? And it's not only because number one, they will by them moving, they can also screw up other matchups that you could have had, right? With other similar kingdoms. So now you may get a group that's a little bit more imbalanced because they're not there. The second part of this is that your stats indicate you could compete with some of the other kingdoms around there. So it's like, I don't understand that. I mean, that's just, yeah, I don't get that one, man. That's, yeah, it's pretty nuts to me. Like I said, maybe there's more to the story. And maybe, for example, they just got a lot of dead weight. Maybe they don't have a lot of fighters. So maybe they opted to go and register for a different season. Maybe because they want an easier season. Maybe they want a Diplo win. Who knows? Right? No, but yeah, no. And then that kind of leads into my what I was just about to say. Thank you, Hill. And also welcome. I ran some hills today. So I appreciate you joining the chat. But absolutely, which is another really good point, is that it also can screw up the COC matchmaking because you have a strong kingdom that registers there. But what if you don't have a lot of other strong kingdoms that register there? So now they're just going to end up maybe steamrolling, and it just kind of becomes a Diplo win. Not to say that it will, but there's a higher percentage chance that it may. So it's just like, what are we doing? Yeah, man, it's just disappointing. That's all. You know. That's all. It's just slightly disappointing. Just, makes me want to slap a baby or drop kick one. Like a Cabbage Patch Kid, you know what I mean? Just, I need to eat this banana to calm down. That's too much. Oh. That's how it's supposed to be. Everything is like it's supposed to be. Hey, supposed to me. The way she's supposed to be. Dan, what up, man? Dan the man. Dude. Oh, it's OMG. Nice. Post for me. Supposed to be. Hey. Supposed to be. All right, man. What's going on, dude? Is K5 making a comeback? What's going on here after that rebrand? Whoa, 10, 115. 79. Whoa. I went a little bit too far there. Huh. We're doing it. I'm figuring things out. There we go. Whoa. What in the... Come on, man. I am about to slap someone hard. Now I feel better. Okay. We're not doing you anymore. Let's go to 17. There we go. Sweet. Whew. Yeah. Slippy, yeah, it was 21 bill yesterday. Maybe it's changed. That was tasty. We're going 18. Yep. Oh yeah, you eat that banana, Poppy. This guy shows up dude. What kind of radar does he have to show up while I'm eating a banana? I mean, listen, man. I think that's saying something more about you than me. But we appreciate your presence. This guy, man. It's great comedic timing. Yeah. All right, let's go 27. Ooh. So you said Penguin Migration be something else. Folks can move around because some watches and power. Yeah. Yeah. Marku, but Tiny shows up when the banana has been mentioned. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to 30. Tiny says, Ayo, I'm fine to accept that. I want to see you eat it whole. We all know you eat it more for the shape than the taste. Dude, to be fair, I will say this. I actually enjoy a quality banana. Especially because, to your point, I don't know what else is really shaped. Maybe like pineapple spears? I don't know, dude. What else is shaped like a banana that you can enjoy? But, I mean, you have a point. It technically is a unique shape. And it tastes good. So I went to the club. Down dove, sitting on doves. Body to talk to, show me some love. Whew. So he says throw Road League in the mix too. Yeah. Angel's like, Tiny's like, I need that clipped. The Pirates skip. Okay. Nuclear's just talking about personal experiences. Yeah, man, when I go to the grocery store and I shop. Cucumber, thank you. I guess technically a zucchini would be too. I guess the curvature is a little different, but yeah, similar. That's a good point. Actually, I didn't think about that. That didn't really come to mind. Fellows on the brand new ride. Little bit of that. Oh, yeah, I guess an eggplant too, huh? That's a good one. Excuse me. Zaib, imagine you playing on S300 and you name yourself some ASIC just instead of Spartans. Double shame. Tiny's like, I'm gonna make that a soundboard. Solid, man. Let me know when it's up and running so I can hear it. Jeez. Oh my gosh, fam. 28 likes, 2 more to 30. I believe in you. You guys can do it. I mean, literally, if everyone here smashed it, we'd probably be at like 60 in like 10 seconds. But Slow and City wins the race, as they say. OTD. All right, dude. If TFS registered COC, I'm going to quit. You know what? You know what, Tiny? No. Maybe I like typing it out. Maybe I like using my fingers, okay? Some people, man, you just can't please everyone. You know what I mean? It's just disappointing. Nuclear is like this. What is what is happening to me tonight? No idea. I told you, man, I like girls. It's never gonna happen. No. I mean, you know, maybe if you put a wig on. Oh my god! And then he says I can wear a wig. Oh, maybe poor minds think alike. That's what it is. Oh, that was timed shockingly and saddeningly well. Oh, it pains me. That was yeah, that was good. That was funny. That was funny. Shit. Oh. I mean, I shouldn't even have reached for anything at that point. Oh, gosh. Jeez, man. Are we going 47? Phone, yeah, that's that shit. No, yeah. Miguel Satani has the power to make everyone angry. I mean, yeah, that's pretty spot on. So we're going 49? Oh, we're going NTS next. I don't think we have to be worried about NTS. Would you purple wig? Oh boy. Uh, 57. Let's end at 57, I think. Would a purple wig work for you, PN Angel? I think Q has some you can borrow. It's definitely getting unhinged. Nicholas says BTU screenshot that. Oh, BTU, what's up, man? Welcome. All right, let's go to 62. What up, man? What up? Welcome. Miguel, damn, this chat is full of I know, just the most disgusting, degenerate human beings on the face of CallofDragons. Pretty sure that's consensualized belief currently at the moment. Let's kind of hard to get away from them. You know, they ask you to join their cult and stuff. It's pretty destructive over there, I hear. So. Yeah. Still haven't even been invited to a VC2 over there in the 167 Discord. Tiny told me that they hang out in VC, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, man. Yeah, I used to go around and hop into VCs, and I would hop in like a bunch, dude. I'd go hang out with like 110, with TFS. I was hanging out with GG. I used to go hang out with GG back when they were gang. Yeah, dude. I love popping in to like Kingdom and Alliance Discords, man. And just if people are hanging out in VC, I'll just join up every once in a while and just chat. Just, you know, act like one of the regular folks, basically, you know. Which I guess I am, really. Somebody says they're here for the sweet bliss of spreadsheets. It's time to like get this man an invite. I don't know if I'm there though. I thought I was. Oh, I'm not. Dude, I love that name. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. All right, cool. I added you guys. All right, dope. Oh, let me finish this. Jeez. Miguel says we needed you last KvK to make a video. Yeah. You know, Tani might have let me know, maybe he did or someone else did, about the final zone opening. And I talked about this yesterday, but I just didn't have enough time, sadly. The week that the final zones opened, I had my kids. I had my girls that week, so it was going to be very difficult. The only way I probably would have been able to do it is if I took the day off and I did it while they were at school and daycare. Then, yeah, maybe I could have tried to do so. I didn't look far enough ahead to think about doing that. So, yeah. Yeah. Mikkel says, yeah, just be careful. Tiny sends random pics in Discord. Oh, I know. His pictures that he sends me live up to his name. Just know that. And I'm scarred for life, basically. I think rehab is going to be my future. We're hot and ready, Pookie. Oh, Raz. Jeez, man. Let's go to 80 and see where they're at. So they registered too. Oops. Whoa. Yeah, man. BT, you going to talk about 167 tonight? Yeah, about how bad they are? Absolutely. Yeah, man. About how their win last season was a fluke? Sure. About how they just need to get good? No. It's like, damn, it's getting toxic now all of a sudden. I'm going to watch the video, though, Tiny. He's like, wow. Yeah. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it though. I promise. I will watch it. Yeah. How long is it? Is there something I can watch on stream? I guess I'd have to load it up and see. Yeah. Mark, I would take those pics. Jeez. Okay. starting to get a little too hot for my blood. BT says, yeah, watch mid fight. Oh, it's 3 to 4 minutes? Okay. It just says it's short like his thing. How dare you? Only I can ridicule Tiny when we're streaming and he's in here. How dare you take that privilege and right away from me? About 87? Mm-hmm. You said, yeah, time sensitive for you. It's only 3 minutes. Let me see. 300 IQ play. Is this it? Oh, is this where I need to start it from? 328 or 326, wherever that is? Okay. Let me, yeah, we got it loaded. We got it loaded. Nice, 35 likes. Dude, 5 more until 40. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Yeah. Whoa. Let's go 92, huh? Days. Shit. Miguel says, "Bien, don't lie. You like I to be here. They make the chat after Tiny gives members dragon tickets to come see your videos." Damn, man. Don't need to bribe that hard. Let me see 99. It was like he doesn't give a shit. Damn, man. Say it with your chest. Jeez. All right, let's go 102. I watch his videos where I'm on tickets. Oh, okay. Our second COC register. I mean, this one is less, but still, for shame. For shame. Still for shame, but just lighter for shame. Nice. 115. Oh yeah, no, yeah, we'll watch it. Let me just get through this. Tiny says I thought of it in the shower 5 minutes before pass opening. Damn, man, cutting it close. Tiny's like, that's how I get ready, man. A quick pre-war shower. Tiny drops 7 goldies now. Now he's broke. I think the broke part technically would come before you could even purchase the goldies. BT, it's because it's sweaty when we fight. I mean, I can only imagine, man. Like if you're up, like if it's just nonstop action, I have to imagine you'd probably be perspiring a little bit. Maybe get some of that finger sweat. That's one of the reasons why you see like pro RTS players. They have those what are they? They're like those little sweat bags that they hold, and it's supposed to soak up the sweat on their fingers. Like if you ever watch like pro StarCraft players playing, or like just any pro like RTS PC players, and like if they're like streaming the event or whatnot, they have these little like bags, kind of almost looks like a hacky sack, and they go like this. They hold it in their hands, and I guess it's supposed to take the sweat or something. Yeah, interesting. You guys should get those, man. Probably would help. Bad. Here comes Bad. Why don't you just copy paste the RTD? Maybe I want to do it this way, Bad. You know, you are a bad dog. Bad dog. Just because you said that, I'm going to keep going. Also, at the same time, thank you for the sub, Bagdog. I appreciate that. You right now, good dog. Thank you. I appreciate that. Means a lot. Oh, they're heat bags. They're not interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, I have to imagine they might have to have some bags though for like if your fingers are sweating. But if they're technically heat bags and they're not, I guess, yeah, maybe that's a good point because the arenas are probably cold. And sometimes they're playing in booths. So maybe that does make sense. Might be onto something there. Yeah. Pat's like you're farming longer. Not intentionally. Because like I knew it was in a nutty shit. Hey, you never call a bad dog a dog bad. What kind of monster are you? What kind of monster? Oh man. Nuclear Raz, call me daddy next band. Okay, that's a stretch. Ooh, our third COC reg. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that one, dude. I don't know how I feel about this one. Okay, listen, fam. 167, the Duduous Kingdom of them all, is up next. Clearly, they registered COC because they just want to screw people over more. So, you know, we could probably just skip them and just go to 170. Just once again, I'm always constantly disappointed in these people. It's just it's becoming a trend. Okay, good job. You guys did a good job. Better than those other COC kingdoms. How dare they? Come on, man. How are you going to let an 8.6 bill kingdom register for ROTD and all three of the other kingdoms are well above that power and they go to COC? For shame. For shame. I mean, talk about looking all kinds of bad. Ugh. Wild, man. Wild. TF, I'm being steady. Don't take that spot. Vincente, what's up, man? Whoa! What is this? You have information about every kingdom? Yes, because I stalk everyone equally. Passionately, diligently, voraciously, and sometimes centrally. Except for 176. They don't get that pleasure. Sorry, 167. You guys know what I meant. Yep. What can I say? We love numbers. And I have a character in every kingdom, so it helps. So, the corner of my eye. All right. All right, dude. To watch EIS go COC, dude, people would go ballistic. Yeah, maybe. Oh no, yeah, I'll come hang. Just maybe after I finish this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, definitely off stream too. I just, one of the things I need to do, I need to. This is why I'm waiting for Fuzzy to send me an updated scan, because I want to start going through all the kingdoms and trying to join all the discords from like all the top kingdoms going down. It's like one of the things I've been really wanting to like do. I just feel like I haven't had time, sadly. Yeah. My God, why's my brightness so high? Jeez. Okay, we are halfway. We are over halfway done. Nice. Nice. Ty says we can keep you company when you do this data. Well, yeah, we'll see. The only thing is because even if I do join, I'd have to mute myself if I want to talk to chat too as well. So it can be a little tricky. It can be a little tricky sometimes. Yeah, that's why, like, if I'm not doing anything and we're not doing like hard chat interaction, then yeah, sometimes it could be a little bit easier. It's just you kind of have to go back and forth. Yeah, but I will definitely take you guys up on that offer at some point. Yeah, man. I mean, I still remember when I used to come hang out with the TFS guys when Tiny was there in their public VC. I don't know if they do that anymore, though. It's kind of rough, man. I used to love hanging out with everyone when they were there. Yeah. I mean, usually I'm just trying to hang out in the COD VC because, pretty much everyone's in there. Oh, really? They did. You said they don't. They closed it entirely. You said Jason closed it down. Man, that's rough, dude. I used to love going in there and just hanging out, especially back when they had they had what, over 1,000 people. They had a lot of people on the Discord at one point. And I remember the TFS hangouts used to be pretty epic, man. There was a lot of people that would join. Those were fun. Yeah, even like GG back when Timmy was there. Back when they were their rightful selves. That was gang. Interesting. Interesting though. I didn't know that they did. I just I see some of them hanging out in VCs, but I can't join the ones they're hanging out in. So, oh my gosh, our 4th COC. For shame. You guys can go into all these kingdoms and just say for shame. Just say BN has shamed you for registering for COC. ... Unless you have a good reason. No shame you. Yeah. Nice, man. 2 more likes away from 40. You guys can do it. Remember, our only entry fee that we ask of you is 2. Thanks. All right, 221 is next. That's a crowded kingdom, too. Whoa. I'm in 221. Does that mean I didn't go to 211? Weird. Okay, let's double check that. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, should I be like a little whiter? Okay, no, we're right there. All right, 225, nice. Oh, dog! I just saw your I just saw your thing in Gen Chat. That's so funny. That is that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Where are we at? All right. And I wish you could just type in the kingdom number on like your scouts and just like go to it faster than having to scroll. It's okay. It's probably just me problems at this point. Seal. Yo, Beans, what up, baby? Oh, damn. What in the fudge-sicle? Oh, okay, good. Okay, 228's next. That was weird. Sileros, what's up, man? How you guys doing today? Doing good, man. Superforce, what's up? Beans, hey, did you like our new name in 462? Wait, what is it? Did I not look there? Let me see. Maybe I wrote it down and I'm forgetting. Let me see. You said 462. Oh, Dad. I didn't write down what it stands for. But we're not there yet. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, God, I can't forget. I know I wrote it down and I probably thought it was funny at the time or something, but I don't know. I can't remember what it stands for. But yeah, but we'll be there. We'll be there soon. Well, soonish. Vincente, what info do you have about 528? I don't know. I don't know if we've done 528 yet. Did we? No. That must mean 528 is not in G2. He said a silly one, but it's funny. Nice, man. Hit that 40 likes. Next goal, 45. You guys can do it. All right, let's see. 255. Death's like, beans, death. All right, man, make your mind up. You want to live or not? Jeez. right, let's go 256 next. Can't like, oh no, bro love. Dude, always got to get some manly love in the mix, man. Nothing wrong with it. RT Deezer. All right, let's go 259. All right. Whew. All right, 262. We're off to next. I think we're almost 2/3 of the way there. We're about to be. Damn, dude. And I got to go run. Oh, geez. And I'm going to go run again tomorrow. I did 7 miles today, man. Probably do that again tomorrow morning. But kind of thinking I want to go do some trail running, man. But I want some trail running shoes. I don't have any. Ugh. So, we might just do another good run tomorrow. Tony, this takes so long. Well, yeah, but this is the only way it can be done. There is no other way to do this because there's no other way that you can view who has registered or not, right? The only other way you could do it is you'd have to be 100% sure that the person, like you could have people from that kingdom send you a screenshot, but the problem is there's no way to verify the kingdom that registered, right? Like you would need to be 100% sure that who's ever sending it to you is from that kingdom, right? And at the same time, how would you know if they're sending it to you from a different kingdom that registered, right? So the only way to really foolproof it is you have to have a character there, and then you'd have to go into the kingdom and do it for yourself. So like, and to be fair, this is one of the few things that you do have to manually do, right? But it is one of the benefits of me having a character in every kingdom because I can do it. I mean, I'm probably the only person who can do it. At least that puts content out. Because I don't know if there's anyone else out there that has characters in every kingdom like I do. This guy. Angel, thanks for doing this for all of us, man. Of course, man. Beans, keep grinding, be in workouts. Set up today for success. That's right, man. That's right. Yeah, dude, I'm down to 195 now. And that's like 195 lean. Because I was like 230 at one point. But since I've been doing my 2-a-days, man, at the CrossFit gym in the morning, and then I've been running like twice a week, and I've just changed up my entire eating habits too as well. Yeah, dude, it's good. It's good, man. It's good. I'm trying to get down to like 15% body fat. So that's the next goal. But I'm starting to get there, man. You know, trying to bring sexy back. And so far I'm only at cute. But you know, we're working our way. 26. Oh crap, did I go too far? Yeah. I think build your network up. You should get a rep. Dude, to be fair, I probably know someone. I probably have a Discord rep for everyone within like the active, crowded, and full kingdoms. It's just, and I have the King's Guard, right? For like everyone if they want to have like a network rep. But The problem is that even if I reached out to them, there's no way that they're all going to get back to me at the same time. And who knows if they would even get back to me within a, if I'm talking everyone. It's just faster if I do it myself at that point. Yeah. Thought this is already sexy. Don't worry. Well, thank you. It's always nice to get compliments from your number one stalker. Beans, hell yeah, man. Proud and happy for you. Keep up the grind. Oh, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Yeah, man. I will say this, man. It's nice, man. I feel like everyone should take time to work out, man. It's almost like, it's almost like, in a sense, kind of like, not, I don't want to say forcing yourself, but like for people that maybe have a little bit harder of a time, I bet you if they found out that like their significant others signed them up, or like they just or like they did it themselves and they just like signed themselves up for a membership, like you'd be surprised by just how knowing like you paid for something and like you're going to be wasting your money if you don't go, like how that can just, I'm sure, motivate some people. But yeah, man, I'm definitely a proponent of getting out there. And I love like the group class setting, and which is why I like the high intensity or CrossFit kind of full body workouts for me. Absolutely love doing it, man. I feel like just doing anything, is such a big win. Oh god, am I in 302? I am. 305 is next. Yeah, man. I only stalk you in days that end in Y. Solid, man. No rest for the wicked over here. RPC, what's up, man? I'm gonna call you Fox because I don't know how to read your name, but you have a Fox PFP. Fox says, "What is ROTD?" Rise of the Dragon. So that's the KvK season. Longtown, what's up, man? Rise of the Dog. Oh, is it a dog? And I just said Fox. Maybe it is a dog, actually. Good point. Yeah. Space D. Thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot. More than you know. Bad Dog says, gyms make most of the money from people who pay and never go. Really? Dude, I would be so curious to like look into that and see how many people are paying for the gym, like what percentage of people pay for a gym membership, but just don't go, or like rarely go to make it worth it. I wonder if there's stats on that. I mean, if that's true, dude, that is, yeah, I don't know if you can sell me on that one. ROTD is the KvK storyline, so it's for Season of Strife. Blind, what's up, man? Oh, you started 47-2. Nice. Sweet. All right, we got to pull 316 because they just upgraded to active, so we have to grab their stats. Jeff, what's up, man? Welcome. Okay, so they went RTD. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Let me move. How dare you? Ugh. Damn, bring back tutorials. Oh, this is where unit plays. Ooh. Oh, if I had effort to snap, I would. Well, that was aggressive. The franchise boys. Ooh. Well, only because I have to fill only because I have to fill this one in because they became active. Oh. Can somebody remind me how much power is a million T5? Is it 5 or 10 million? I was blanking on this earlier. I'm sure someone here knows. 3. 10 mil. Thank you. Okay. Oh crap. What am I doing here? 150, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, interesting. Sure. Okay, 324. So, you know what? If that's the case, I wonder if we shouldn't even count. I'm just thinking about this now. I wonder if we shouldn't even count 60 million then, because you're basically just unlocking T5 around, well, I guess a little under that, but it's close, right? So I wonder if we should really only count from like 80 or 100, because even if it's 80, that's like what, 2 mil troops, right? So I don't know. I got to think about this one a little more. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's just it's making me think that it's like maybe we should count from 80 or maybe 100 mil and not count from 60. Because you're just so maybe I'm gonna have to reevaluate how I consider doing that. So yeah, I'm thinking about it. What do you guys think? If we did adjust it, do you think we should start from 80 or 100? Or 80, 90, or 100 for that? Yep. Tigger, what's up, man? Welcome. Blind. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Means a lot. I appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah. Dancing, what up? Hey, hey. Doing good, doing good. You know, we're just grinding. Oh, TD for that one. That was 26. The next is what, 341? All right, we're getting close to the end. Ooh. And then 342 we gotta do next. Slippy says, since big boys barely have any under that, yeah. I mean, even at 80, what, you're estimating 2 mil troops? So, wow. There we go. $345. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're getting there. If you were to go beyond, you're gonna do matching? Yes, we will. We will. $349. Yeah, where's my free to play thing? Yeah. First T5. What do I have lowest on here is 54. That was grabby. Sorry, 54 even. I'm sure maybe you could unlock it if you're like super min-maxing it under that. Yeah. Monstrosity, what's up, man? Welcome. Tony says, you know, it's 52 mil power to LT5. Oh, is that the lowest? Has that been tested by someone? Like if you're just min-maxing it? $360. Or you're just going off of the power gains for everything up to that point, like while keeping hero power as low as possible. Like if you're trying to bare bones it, is that what you mean? Okay. Okay. Gotcha. I mean, I don't know if anyone's ever going to do that and not invest in the other areas, but I wonder if that's why the 54 was the lowest I have so far, just for the free to play. $363. Yeah. Oops, we missed that. Oh yeah, I got it. Now you should have been, you filthy animal. Come on, man, that was a toss-up. 375. Ooh, we're getting close. We're getting close. Mark, what's up, man? Mid-40s can get T5? Interesting. Do you know anyone that's got it? I mean, that probably would be some kind of record. Like lowest power to unlock T5. I mean, to be fair, you could be probably any power level if you played long enough or you spend enough and you don't want to unlock T5. Ooh. All right, 387. That's good. Nice, man. 2 more likes until 45. I believe in you. Okay. 394, huh? Man, I gotta stretch. Jeez. Ooh. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. 395. Yeah, after we finish these next two, we'll be able to see the goal line. And then we got 410. Show me, love you, baby. $452. Oh yeah, look, we're there. Bam. We got 6 left. 6 left and we're done. Nice. Almost at the finish line. Oops. I'm gonna do 462. Blind says, have you met S2AK yet? Oh, as far as which, if you're asking to figure out which one they registered for, yes, we did. These are the only ones we have left. $468, let's see. And 500. All right. Almost done. Oh boy. 502. Ooh. All right. Oops. 515, last one. We also got to update some stuff there too. All right. Almost done. And look at that. Bam. There we go. Whew. Okay, now we're just going to do some slight updating here. So, 20. Oh, okay, that hasn't really changed that much, but I do need to add these in. 250. Oh, there's only one. Oh, 24, 25, 6. Okay, so that's good. So now anyone that has a 200, we have to check them. So that's the last thing we got to do. And that's just in case if they have someone that is over 250 or 300, just so we can write that down. Once we do that, then I will, then we'll sort everyone. So then I'll make a copy of this and we'll sort everyone based on power. So we can show you guys how that looks. And then maybe after that, after we do the sorting, we can do some prediction guesses as well. Oops, why did I go here? And okay, good. Okay, we're going to go to 410 next. Excuse me. Oh. I don't think we're near the calc anymore. So I think we're okay there. Oh, why did I go to the registration thing again? There we go. So 0, 1. See, that's why it's good to check. 395. Ooh. I don't know, what am I doing at 5:30? Well, I don't think anything. Mikhail says, great, only took us 2 hours. Yeah, man. Pretty much. Well, I mean, about an hour and a half, yeah. To figure out all the registrations. I mean, yeah, man, it definitely takes some time. Let's do 387. Bood, what's up, man? Isn't early since recruitment's still going? Well, technically recruitment should be done. Well, to be fair, recruitment is done for who can go into KvK now. So, because registration's finished. But people can still technically go in. It's just if they go in now post-registration, they won't be able to do anything beyond Zone 1. So, yeah. But we will... I'm most likely going to pull something again before the groups are announced, because I'm going to stream again once the groups are announced. So we'll do a big stream once the groups are announced, and that is going to be on. Crap, I don't even know. Hang on. What's that going to be? On the 6th. So, which is Saturday. Ooh, never mind. Damn. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream that because Saturday is the day that I get my kids back. Oh, that's going to be hard. I mean, unless they all go to bed maybe early, like around 9:30, and then I can stream later that night. But yeah, most likely I'll probably just do a video the next morning announcing all of them. That's probably the best I'll be able to do, just because I won't be able to stream that, sadly. Because like I said, I have I get my girls on Saturday, so that would be challenging. Yeah. Yeah. Mark Power through Kingdom rankings very inaccurate. Somebody not close to full heal. Well, keep in mind, Merc, these are. It's not that so many are not. Some are. But again, that's why we're going to do it again prior to Brink of War. Because most likely by that time, you're talking about a week or so from now. I mean, it's, I guess, what, 5 days? I think it's very likely that majority at that point will be fully healed. And at the same time, keep in mind that it's not like there's any kingdoms out there that have, like 5 or 10 bill, right? That they need healed. Keep in mind, kingdoms and alliances have been healing prior to KvK ending, right? You have to think about the majority of the KvKs lasted only a day or two, like of just hardcore fighting. So keep in mind, like putting things into perspective, Final Zone lasted days after that. So people had already started healing before the KvK ended. And they've still been healing all the way throughout KvK ending and now registration closing. So with that, like I said, I don't think that, you could maybe argue a couple billion power right here or there, maybe for some of the groups, but I don't think that there's like 10 billion power, right? That's waiting to be healed. I don't think there's anything big like that. So, right, you could say that the numbers, even if some of them might not be representative of every single kingdom being fully healed, they're all within a very small margin. So, yeah. But again, that's why we're going to do it again prior to Brink of War, because that's when the groups are going to be announced. So, which is the most important, really. Excuse me. We got 341. Slippy says, time flies when you're spreading them sheets. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Mark, you said merit shop has people getting merits filling hospital. Oh, you mean they're filling them in Home Kingdom? Where's that? 314? Nice. All right, man. We're at 43 likes. 2 more until 45. I believe in you. Oops. Dang it. I clicked on the registration thing again. Rough life. So it was 0, 1, 2, 286. So right now we are just, like I said, wrapping up, just accounting for any players that are over 250 or 300 mil, just so we can do one last grab. And then once we finish that, we will sort everyone. Yeah. Whew. Oh. So it'll be 0, 1. See, we're finding stragglers. 283 is next. No. Abood, what's up, man? Why include 5 to 15? So these are merits. So P is power, M is merits. At least as this goes. So these are like fighters, right? So how many players in the kingdom got at least 5 million merits? How many players in the kingdom got at least 10, at least 15, at least 20 million merits? Yeah. I may consider upping this next time and doing like 10 mil, 15, 20, 25. But for now we did 5, 10, 15, 20 mil. So those are new columns that I've added this time around. And we also added, I think, kingdom merits this time around too as well from the last season. I don't know if I did that on the previous one. Let me check. I didn't. Oh, did I do it on this one though? I didn't. So those are the new columns that we've added in this time around. We've added in what was their merits performed last season, and then for individual players, how many individual players hit at least a certain minimum of PvP that they did for the last season. So those are 5 new columns we did for this season, just to kind of show a different angle. So 266. Yeah. Tanya, I wish you would show a different angle. There you go. I fulfilled. Ooh. Who's next? 259. Kind of cranked my neck right there. Jeez. So, yeah. Cook y'all, what's up, man? Welcome. Who are the top 5 merit alliances from in the G2 pool? We could show that off as well. Yeah. No, yeah, we could show that off as well. Let me finish this because this is the last thing I got to do. And then we'll sort everything and we can take a look at that. Absolutely. 249. Yeah. Tiny said that's hot, dude. I'm going to be honest, man. I'm really happy that I turned you on, Tiny. It's also a very nice compliment too, as well. You know, regardless if it's a man or a woman, I think anyone enjoys a good compliment. So, thank you. I'll take it graciously. Abood. Ooh, that makes sense, and it's great to be honest. Yeah, man. I mean, I think so. I mean, that's my general hope. Go and we'll chat in a moment. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to do some like 400 and 500s next. 247. Is it? Yeah. Raz one being joined in VC. Once I finish all this, and if we're not like too tired to do the predictions, then yeah. Then after that, once I gotta at least get everything done first. Uh, 226. Excuse me. Hayden's, what's up, man? Can you check 106? Do I have 106? Oops, hang on. I didn't mark them because they're not active. So we're only doing active. Excuse me. We're only doing active, crowded, and full status kingdoms right now. I don't know if I'm going to do anyone. I don't know if I'm going to do anyone that is not. That's normal status. Just to be fair. Just because it's a lot to do. You know, basically 330 kingdoms. So, well, to be fair, the kingdoms that are normal on here were once active. We talked about this in the beginning of the stream. They were active, but people left and they went down to normal. So I had already pulled the data yesterday when we finished doing the first run through. And when we did it yesterday, we only had active, crowded, and full status kingdoms. When I checked it again today, I think 2 or 3 of them that were active went down to normal. I just kept it because I already pulled the data. There's no point in losing data, you know. Or, yeah, losing data you've already captured. That would just be a waste. Ooh, 221. Underneath the arm skin. Yeah. Why are you lying to the man? This guy. Just always trying to stir something up. Miguel said, "Wait." Talos said, "Group predictions." Yeah. No. Again, we will do those once we finish up here. Yeah. Hayden, he said, "Wait, what? Too trash for your attention?" Jesus, this guy. Hayden, you said, "What makes a kingdom active?" So the statuses are the statuses that the game assigns to your kingdom, based on a number of factors. But it's either normal, active, crowded, or full. You could see that when you go to the kingdom list. If you zoom all the way out and you look at the server list and you click on some kingdoms, it'll be green, yellow, orange, or red. That's what we mean. Okay, I'm good there. Cool. 194. I don't. Somebody's like, "That's crazy. I went on sub person." Level up D class, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, it would be interesting if they. It would be interesting if they did classifications for ROTD, but to be fair, I kind of like it this way. I feel like this is a better way of doing it. So, excuse me. I mean, I to be fair, I would rather have them do it this way than do seedings. Yeah. It's just it can be so much better. 193. Yeah, man. Abu said, "I said it on Discord. People should assign their R4 data to fill this form." I mean, to be fair, like that would be dope, dude. If there was just like a community effort, and it's like I made the sheet and I just made it public, and then someone from each kingdom just came to fill it in for me. That would be cool. But to be like, keep in mind, the way I'm doing it now is not the way I'm going to do it forever, right? The only reason I'm doing it this way is because I just have to wait until Fuzzy is able to start sending me more consistent game scans. Once we get back up and running and he's sending them to me and more consistently, again, this would not have taken anywhere near the amount of time that it has taken me to do it, right? I would have had this done in like 10 minutes, literally. So again, these are kind of one-offs where, you know, I'm just doing it myself because I have to, right? If I want to be able to show it off to you guys and I guess to the community in general. So, and I'm not above putting the work in. I mean, this is what I used to do before I had access to any kind of a data bot. So, but like I said, we'll be there. We'll be back there again once, eventually. To Evan, what's up, man? Hey, boss, been going live every day, man. I'm trying. At least, like I said, I'm gonna make an effort. When I don't, when I don't have the kiddos, if I can, absolutely. And I don't get the kiddos again until Saturday, so I'm planning to try and go live every day up until Friday night. 176. Jeez. Yeah. Whew. Hayden says, gotcha, we're green then. Yes. Abu says, yeah, it's easy for all and it can be done faster. Good. God, our community is lazy. Yeah. I mean, again, like I said, I wouldn't need to worry about that if I was just getting, routine scans. So, but eventually we'll be back there. Eventually we'll be back there where I am. So I know Fuzzy's working on it. He's always been a good dude. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. It sucks that it's been this long. Absolutely, but I mean, it is what it is. We'll eventually be there. We'll eventually, I guess, be back there again. Is what I should say. Jeez. Yeah, Lynch says being shawarma with cheese or no cheese. Dude, you know what? I haven't had a shawarma in a while, so I don't know if I would do cheese or not. There actually is a really good Greek place near me. I just haven't been there yet. I have it on my list. So if I ever go get one, I will let you know. Yeah. I'll write a letter to Saad to tell him about my experience. See if he approves. Block Lynch, please. I'll pay for it. Okay, money first. Ben, you could always just automate this, but you don't want to. What do you mean? What do you mean automate this? Speak English, peasant. It says I love it. Hey, it's still 106. We got one player with 300 mil. Yeah. Well, Haynes, what are your guys' migration points? Can you check and tell me? If you go to your dragon and then you click on migration. 210. $156. Oh yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely, Tiny. Yeah. No, absolutely. I know. That's something I actually do need to look up, where I can just VLOOKUP from a sheet that I have downloaded on my computer, and it just pulls it from that sheet and it'll put it onto this one, and I can just like fill the columns. Absolutely. That actually is a good use of that function that I probably really do need to consider just spending some time to look into it. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't take that long when I'm just copy pasting it, because I sort everything so that way it makes it really easy to do it. But I mean, yeah, would that save me some minutes? Yes, it would. I recognize that. Absolutely. And it probably would help me out in some other areas too as well. So, and I don't think it's like a difficult function to learn. I just need to like literally just spend a couple minutes testing it, maybe watching a tutorial, then I'll be good. Yeah. Oh, you said, yeah, it takes a little to set it up, but once it's, oh yeah, I'm sure it's magical once it's all set up. Yeah, you don't have to sell me on that. A boot says, yeah, because you will get the best. So we blame Fuzzy. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Fuzzy's a good dude, man. Like I said, but he also merged his stuff, so he's doing rock stuff too as well now. So I know they're a bit upgrading and updating the rock bot, and they just started doing some stuff with the COD data bot, I think like 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. So, I mean, rock is their primary. I mean, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are interested in rock data. So 118. Slippy says, man, these sweet spreadsheets being conjured magically before our very eyes. Yeah, man, Abood, got to go get slaved. I mean, work. All right, man, take care. Don't let them hold you down. 110. Yeah. Twin Savage, what's up, man? Welcome. What happened to the empty spaces? What do you mean? Oh, sorry. Yeah. If you mean these ones, we only pull data for active, crowded, and full status kingdoms, not normal status kingdoms. Yeah. I mean, if there's any yeah, I mean, if there's any normal status kingdoms that are above, I don't know, maybe like 12 to 15 bills, somewhere around there, I might be interested in pulling their stuff. What I might just end up doing, to be honest, and this is probably easier for me overall when I don't have access to game-wide scans at the moment, would be, at least for what I usually get. What I might just do is wait for the groups to be announced, and then any kingdoms that I don't have data for, I'll just fill those in, because it'll still be way less at that point than if I try to do them all on my own. Because then I only have to fill in a few at that point. So that might just be an easier way for me to kind of get around that. Let's go 92. Oh my God, did I say that right? Oh, 92. God, I thought I said 192. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Diamond Cod is way better than Rock, though. Yeah. I mean, competitively, yes. As a competitive kingdom builder, and definitely in probably some other areas, COD definitely surpasses Rock. The problem, well, not the problem, the hurdle, the obstacle is that Rock is just massive, right? It is arguably the most active, most concurrent player base for any kingdom builder on the market right now, and it just has the most players. So because of that, you have a higher percentage chance of people that are going to want, services. And on the data side, it makes sense why anyone would prioritize getting stuff done for that versus COD. If you're trying to do both, as an example. So I mean, again, from a business perspective, I get it. Yeah. Cut out me. Strap like G.I. I don't know if that's how I say your name, but HH. Lots of people talking about 515 in COD Discord. What's your thoughts about 515? They just jumped from a C to an A next season, I think. Yeah. So, I had, I think, one or two people that reached out to me from 515, and I can't recall if they were asking me to cover them or just mentioning like, hey, just give me kind of a heads up, like, hey, we're going to get a bunch of migrants coming in, and we're definitely going to boost up. Yeah, man. 515 is a contender. 515 is probably, the new hotness right now, if you will. Definitely a dark horse at this point. I mean, they're gaining some traction. Absolutely. Obviously, we'll have to see how they perform, which is going to be the most important at the end of the day. But yeah, they definitely have been climbing the power rankings. Absolutely. I think they're like 25 or 27 bill, just something ridiculous compared to where they were 2 seasons ago. So, tell you, man. $68. Let's do 68. There we go. Brian, what's up, man? Welcome. Is 399 active now? I don't know. Are they? Let's see. They are not. And we checked them after registration finished. So our stuff is accurate. Where am I? Oh, my 68? I am. Cool. All right, next 62. Yeah. Twin, what's up, man? Thanks for answering my question. You are the goat for real. Of course, man. More than welcome. More than welcome. Anytime. Hayden's 106's migration score is sub 1,000. Okay. Yeah. Tevin, what's up with the allergies, man? Dude, so apparently it's not allergies. It's a deviated septum is what I found out. I went to my ENT. They did the whole examination of my nostril and did the microscope. I'm actually planning to get surgery now. I'm originally from California, NorCal, around the Bay Area, and never had any problems with anything, nasal wise. And yeah, man, ever since I've been here on the East Coast, I'm in Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. So I've been here 10 years or so, 9 or 10 years. And even when I first moved here, never really had any issues. But yeah, over the past couple of years, it's just been like bad. So, and apparently the guy looked up there and I barely have like a nasal passage on my left side, and on my right side, it's like 40 or 50%, something like that. So, yeah, and apparently the surgery is pretty routine. Like my ENT was like, so many people get this surgery, and they're like, once you get it, you're like a new person, and you're fixed. you're good for life. So, so basically that's the plan, is to get that done. I have an appointment on this Friday, to go and I have to do a CT scan, and then once that finishes, he'll go over that with me, and then we'll hopefully set up the appointment to do the surgery. So hopefully once that's done, you guys won't have to hear anything nasally or nosy from me ever again. That's the plan. We're going 57. 57. Side of me. Yeah. Tiny says cap. Slippy says feels like 515 success will depend on if the two sides of the coin can come together, half Asian, half international, and still have organic growth they could do. Oh, interesting. See, that's what I'm saying. I didn't really know where they were on what side or not. as far as, you know, like what were their time zones? How did they look? You know, what were the people that were there? So that's interesting if that's their split. Let's go 49. Yeah, man. Have a good luck with your surgery, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I just think at this time it's like it's gotten to a point where it's, you know, just super annoying. So yeah, if I'm able just to go in and, you know, get it taken care of, I'll be happy. So let's go 40. Yeah, man. HH, I heard one of my friends said that 515 have lots of T4, but they fought 1v3 last season in Zone 5. Although they lose the Zone 5, but I did see one of the video on YouTube, 515 is pretty active. Okay, interesting. Like 150 to 180 player online at the same time. Damn, okay. Wow. Tis not bad. Oops. Where am I looking now? 36. Shorty like mine. Vian, what's up? Welcome. What do you think about 221? I don't know. Where is 221? Who is that? That's 21SD? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Well, I'll have to see how it looks. I'll have to see how they look compared to others. Once we get this finished and everyone's sorted. Yeah. Hey, Ben, what do you think about 167? They're shit. Next question. That's actually crazy. Yeah. I should be like, clip that, mother. Patrick, what's up, man? See how awful this week's row was? No, but I'll be honest, I have not had a chance to do that yet. That's actually one of the things I do need to do is update my row sheet so I can see like where everyone's at on as far as points, etc. Yeah. No, I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, no. We are gonna watch it though. Absolutely. Let me I said let me finish this and then we will. And then we'll watch it. Uh, 17. Dude, would I lie to my number one stalker? Never. Jeff says, "Bean, have you ever looked at 80?" Maybe. I don't know. Do I have 80? You know what? I'll have to try and look for them in a sec. Who's in 80? Maybe I'm drawing a blank. Are they in G2? Is 80 in G2? They're not. Okay, yeah, they're not. They're not in G2. Yeah, I was like, they ain't there. Oh, look at that, dude. We're almost done. 153. Oh, damn. Back up to the 150s? Jeez. Don't make false promises and never make those. Nah, man. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Whew. Yeah, now if I said maybe, that'd be different. Or if I left it open-ended, that'd be different. 145. Which I usually do just because I don't know if I'm going to have the time to do certain stuff. It's like Coco spreadsheets. Damn, we're at 55 likes right now. You guys are killing it. 5 more to 60. You guys can do it. Don't make me find you. Record. 42. Go spreadsheets. Go Power Ranger, but go spreadsheets. Got you. They're not, man. If I don't have 80 on the list, they are not. But we can always check. Oh, damn, they are. Did they just get added? Maybe I scrolled too fast. Rough life. Hang on, let me check. It's my own fault if I missed them. Oh, they are. My mistake. I missed them. I was scrolling too fast. That was my own fault. Yeah, so they're here. Who is that? FA? Oh, you're right. It is FA. 10-7. 5. Yeah. Look at that, man. 42. Okay, are we done? Ooh, we're done. Okay. Slow in the... Nice. We finished. Dope stuff, dude. All right, let's... Oh, what the heck is that? Okay. All right. Tiny, do I need to listen to the volume on this thing or no? Is it important or is it not important? Because that'll determine if I put my headset on or not. Oh no, okay. If it's a song, then no. I thought it was commentary. Because if it's a song, then they might copyright strike it, and so I can't. No, not copyright strike it, but it would be like a copyright claim. So yeah, I'm not gonna play this. I'm not gonna play the music. Yeah. I mean, if you can guarantee me it won't get flagged, then okay. But if you can't, then no, I'm not gonna play it. Or I'll play it with the volume off. Okay. Okay. All right. We'll see. We'll see. Just know, if I do, and you ever ask me to play song again, I'm not gonna do it. So this is your one loyalty respect request that you get. So, well, not that you get, but that it's a consistent. As long as we're consistent. All right. Let's see. What is this? Hang on. Let me start it back here because it says the play. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see this play. So to give some context here, let me give some context here for what we're about to watch. So this is, gosh, where do I have to go for this to show this off? Okay, so this is a CD KvK group from last season, War of the Last Snows. This is DGen, TLK, DTF, NS, SSL, PRE. They were going up against DAU, TDS, I, COTC, CLB, WND. This is Tiny's team, 167I. And apparently we're watching, I think this is the final zone. Is this the final zone opening, right? Is that right? This is final zone opening for that. Okay. So it's final zone opening for that. Apparently there was some amazing play that was done. Let's see. Let's see. I will be the judge of that. Oh, hang on. Let me turn this up so you guys can. Okay. All right, hang on. Let's rewind. I want to make sure I get everything. Okay, here we go. If it's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down. Okay, so Ty's caps turn. What's up? Are we gonna get some staff thing?
They thought the past was theirs to claim. Their banners rose, they called our name.
Damn.
Rallies crashing, thunder loud. The enemy roared, their war drums proud.
Okay.
In the night, the plan was laid. A shadow strike, the cold had made.
Oh, I see. So this is being done. I mean, staff timing could have been.
The world stood still, then lightning struck upon the hill.
So they flank them just before.
From nowhere we appear, Illumi's wrath is here. Still in the dark, the ambush starts. We tear their rallies hard apart. No step beyond this gate.
Okay, here we go. Is that a little better? I just turned it down. Hopefully it's a little bit better. I can't hear you anymore, but yeah. Okay. It's a little loud. All right. Is that better? I just turned it down a little bit. Hopefully that is. If it's not, then there you go. Okay, good. No, I was just saying the staff TP could have been coordinated better. Timing could have been better. Could have had everyone go in, like if you guys did like a countdown or something like that. Maybe you did, and it was just the user's fault. But again, this was still good. And I wonder if they timed this out. This is what I was saying. Is I wonder if they timed this out once the pass got really low, because now the pass basically gets reset. I imagine at that point, so they're gonna have to do it all over again. Yeah.
The past still stood unbroken, proud, while Illumi's name was shouted loud.
Wow, dude, the song is good. Is the song? Oh, from nowhere we appear, Illumi's wrath is here? That's dope. Yeah. Guns comes in. Of course this is the time Guns would come in. Illumi rules the play. Dude, this is a decent AI song. I feel like I should have been listening to the lyrics from the very beginning.
When the cult is closing in.
They even call themselves the cult.
One step wrong, you're in our snare. By the time you know we're there.
By the time you know we're there, this is good.
From where we appear, Illumi's wrath is here. Still in the dark, the ambush starts. We tear their
Sounds like Guns is a hater. Yeah. Teleport strike, dude. That is so funny.
Your topic is interracial relationship.
All right, that's pretty funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was good. That was good. Again, plays I think could have been more synchronized, better timed over. What would have been interesting too as well is if you guys did like a two-parter where maybe you sent half first and then you did a second TP wave just to like really mess with them. That would have been cool. Or if you had like enough active people on, maybe even do like 3 of them and like just to like keep resetting them just to like really piss them off. That would have been hilarious. But yeah, man. I mean it was good though. I mean, it was good play. Yeah. No, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Not to wipe, but just to do like multiple delays on it. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. It was pretty good. It's a banger, man. Nuclear were never enough for you. Also, 2 more likes until we're at 60. You guys can do it. Okay. Now that we have finally finished, we are going to sort everything so you guys can see everything sorted now that we finally have all the data plugged or pulled and plugged. So we're going to show you guys the rankings. We'll start bottom up after I sort it. And then we will do predictions afterwards as well. And we'll probably do this again, like I said before, maybe on Friday, because I'll probably pull the data again on Friday myself because it'll be before the groups are announced. But we'll at least do what we're going to do now. And that's just to adjust for, any changes here or there in powers, etc. Okay, so let's do this. I don't want to do that. Let's do this one. Okay. So just because I want to be able to show you guys this bottom up. So let me fix it real quick. What am I doing? Duplicate here? Yeah, here we go. Cool. I will do kingdoms. How did I do it on that? Oh, I did. Okay, I did it like that. All right, cool. I just trying to make sure I see how I'm doing this here. Okay. Oh, I see. Did I just move? Oh, okay. I just basically left everything. Okay, cool. So let me sort this real quick. I hope it'll sort by status. That would be dope. It doesn't. But that's all right. We can always mess with that later. Okay, cool. Let me show you guys this. All right, now, boom. Okay, so here we go. Everything is sorted. There are, why do I have this still on? My jam's at. Okay, so here we go. The time you guys have finally waited for. So there are, based on this, there are 106 kingdoms that are active, crowded, and full out of 321 kingdoms. So there's 106, which is 33%. So a third of the kingdoms are at least at 1,500 migration points or more. To be fair, I feel like that's telling you all you need to know, where you could probably take 50% of the remaining and do merges, and we'd all be in a better place because we'd have more kingdoms to bear with. But I digress. So that's how many we got. Let's go ahead and show this off. And then you can see here, right? So just to kind of go left to right to give you guys kind of a summary is we have the current status. We have migration points that were captured between the 29th and the 30th. And same thing here. So this is like, I can just do 30 because really the majority of them were captured yesterday. So, but you can see on here, we have MP for migration points. This was the #1 alliance in the kingdom. And or just the main one if they use farms. What season did they register for? ROTDs, Rise of the Dragon, COC, Calling Courage, or did they skip? And I'll have an X there. And then we have here, which is 1B plus. So this is just, we added up the alliances that are at least at 1 billion plus, 1 billion plus power or more. KM, this is Kingdom Merits. So I guess I could actually just do this when I think about it. It's wide enough where I can cover that. So this is just how many merits did the kingdom have last season coming into the current season. Then we have 5M, 10M, 15, 20M. These are personal merits. So how many players hit at least 5, 10, 15, 20 million merits last season? So keep in mind, these are new columns, right? So these are new columns, new categories I added in for this season. This is the first time we're doing these ones. And so I thought it was important to be able to show that off because, some people like looking at that. I might increase this next time I do it and maybe do 10, 15, 20, 25, but at least doing it this way. Then for the Ps, this is power. So this is going to be personal power. How many players are at 60, 80, 100, 125, 150, 200, 250, 300 power and above? And again, the majority of this, I'd say 90% of all these were pulled yesterday. So yesterday evening. So 24 hours ago. Okay, let's continue. So where was I at? 90. We'll show you guys the rest as we work our way up. And I always find it interesting too because you can see I always find it so interesting because you can look at the migration point variation here and you can just see how, some of the points based on power is, I think, interesting. And then obviously you can see here, right, I didn't do the zeros here for 250 and 300 because we're only doing the kingdoms that had a player at 250 or 300 as an example. And then we will, and then you can also see the kingdom merits, right? There's obviously some, ranges there. 90, so we're gonna go to 72. 71, yeah, so we'll get 2 more scrolls in. So it started at, where am I at, 53? So keep in mind, bubble is at about 7 bill, right? And keep in mind, there might be some normal status kingdoms that are above that, but just to kind of show you, it's around 7 bill. So yeah. Squeeze me. Wait, we are 98th in power. I wonder what our merit ranking is. Yeah. Also, one more like until 60. I believe in you guys. What is it? Yo, Guns, when's the EAS move happening? You said you would only leave TFS for row. Bro. Okay, let's move to the next set. 53. Okay. I think it should show most. How many am I showing right now? Count. Okay, yeah, so it might be a minute because I have these in I have these in a different setting. Once you get to the top, can you rank it by merits? Yes, yeah. We'll do a merit rankings too for you guys so you guys can see. So we're getting closer, right? We're at 14, 15, 16, just entering 16 bill power now. And then I'll probably do the top 20 or so because I think I'll only be able to see 19. So now we're getting to finally getting to a 1920 bill threshold here. And oops. Oh, wow. Did I mess that up? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's a better shade. Yeah. Gun says that's a dope stat. Yeah, man. Yeah, thanks. I think so. I wanted to be able to show off more PvP advanced stats. So I figured doing some of these would have been good to incorporate. I just feel like it tells a little bit more of a fuller picture, especially if you're looking at, what were last season's performances, because again, I know some people are going to be looking at that when it comes to who they're going to Diplo with, because the Diplo this season is obviously going to be pretty different compared to how it was last season where you just got put on a team. Now you're actually going to have to go back to doing Diplo the old-fashioned way after you figure out who's in your group. So, I just figured, being able to show off a little bit more will help. Okay. Now we will... Rhinos, what's up, man? Evening, what you doing? Just spreadsheet stuff. Sorry. We're just spreading the sheets. Clicking, I'm ready to watch Jason Rebuild Part 3. Yeah. I heard Echo is the underdog this next KvK. All right. Okay, here we go. And then here's going to be our top 20. Bam. So this is where we're at. For top 20. Again, we got GEX, 21SW, NWE, ASI, IWG, MFD, 30NA, FG, ROG, WAO, RFF, A2G, BTX, 25AW, FWY, NTS Rage, EASWB, and Echo. So this is how it looks right now. Yeah. So this is where we're at when it comes to sorting by power. we have, I guess, a couple things that we can look at. We'll do a couple sorts here in a bit, just for the homies and homegirls that have been hanging out with us this evening. But for those of you who just want to kind of look around a little bit right now, you are more than welcome to. Yeah. Oh shit, I already did all this, huh? Cool, let's reset this. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we'll do some sorting here in a sec. Yeah. Gun says I would never. Whoa. The heck did I just do there? I would never. I never said I would leave only because. Rhino says, "Are you sure Echo is still first by power? The new ES recruits are crazy strong." So keep in mind, like I stated, for context, we pulled all of this. The majority of these were pulled yesterday, so 24 hours ago. Again, we will do another pool for power. I'll do it because, again, I don't think like the placings for like the powers are probably going to change too much, but you'll probably see a bigger change maybe in power for those or some people that might still be healing. So what we'll do is we'll do another pool probably on Friday. So that'll be the day before the groups are announced. And when that happens, we'll probably get a little bit more clear of a picture at that point. I mean, not clearer, but you know, if there's any number adjustments that maybe like any decent ones that need to be made, right? We'll take a look and try to address it then. Yeah. Yeah. Cunt says, I said if I did leave, I would move to a top 2 team. Chinese like I is a top 2. Maybe top 2 for their bracket. If Guns will move, he doesn't have a choice. Then only coming to us, right, Guns? Guns says top 32. Damn. Oh my god. Yeah, man. That's too good. Yo, Rhino's coming in with the dono, man. Are you doing some barbecue tomorrow? Dude, I need to do some barbecue tomorrow. First and foremost, though, of course, Rhinos, thank you so much for the dono, man. I appreciate that. It means a lot. They're actually, I don't know if anyone here lives in Georgia or if you are near Atlanta at all, but there are some really good barbecue joints out here. I do want to go. There's one I've been to out here, and what's it called? I think it's called Community Q. They're in Atlanta. Fantastic. Their ribs are fantastic. Sides are fantastic. Brisket's kind of doo-doo, and some of the other stuff, but like the ribs and the sides are pretty on point. But there's a couple others that are like really good around the city, outside of the city that I want to try. I'm a big barbecue person, so absolutely, dude. Even if it's like Korean barbecue, I'm totally down for Korean barbecue too as well. Doing the all you can eat, man. I'm all about that bulgogi. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, man. But thank you so much. Dude, I'm gonna throw some confetti in the chat because it's free. Tiny, I'm gonna steal you here, man. We 98 top 100, please. Silver sword with the popcorn. Blues is waiting for your stream on YSS account, Guns. Yeah, man. Clicky, Tiny Dad is big merge with a lot of S67 people. We are not allowed to be in the same KvK. I will quit if I match with Lost people again. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, we'll do some sorting now for some of you guys that want to see some sorting, because again, for the G's that are here, we'll do a little bit of sorting for you guys. Blue said, Gut says blue, yes, the 1v all will be a dope stream, to be honest. Yeah. DSR, what's up, man? Welcome. Fox Brothers is pretty good. Last time I had it. Yeah. I think there's multiple Fox Bros, though, right? Isn't it a chain? Okay. Let's do a sort now based on merits. So we'll do a sort off that. I think we'll do KD merits, right? All right. So here's the sort based on KD merits. All right. So I don't know where's I? Okay. There you go. 167 ranks 59th. 1.21 for where they were last season. But here's your top 20 based on Kingdom merits. Ooh, what's bubble? Let me see what the bubble is real quick. Okay, so 102 million. So yeah, so there's let's see here. There's 73 kingdoms that had at least 1 million kingdom merits. Okay. There's 45 that had at least over 1.5 million merits. Sorry, billion, excuse me, with a B, billion. There is 35 kingdoms with at least 2 billion merits. We have 26 kingdoms that had at least 2.5 billion merits, 17 that had at least 3 billion merits. And then you got 6 that had 4, and only EIS was close to hitting 5 bill. Excuse me. Rhino says, last time I've been to Atlanta, I went to a nice Latin place in downtown. Oh, nice, man. There are a couple good Latin restaurants. I haven't been to some of them. I can't remember the one I did go to right now. The name is escaping me. I'd have to look it up. Yeah. Clicky, thank you so much for the dono, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Is 5 sufficient for a 30-second? Honestly, you could have just asked. So I just would have been, I still would have shown it off. But I still appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you some confetti in the chat to show my my love. Can we see 462? Yeah, where's 462? I don't even know where they're at. Let me see. There you go. So you guys came in 38th. Oh, I need to go pull you guys up on my scout, right? Because I don't know. What is it again? Oh, what was the kingdom name? Or sorry, no, what was the dude? Why can't I? Oh, that's why. Because I'm not on my scout. I have to do this the old-fashioned way. What is it, Dad? Dragons and donuts, dude. Nice. That's good. That's good, dude. Come on, listen. You asked me to review something. Listen, you have the audacity to ask me to review something, and your Alliance announcement board isn't even filled out. Disgraceful. Just dropping the ball really hard there, Beans. Wow. And oh my gosh. Wow. That's wow. Wow. I mean, geez. Oh my gosh. Where's my alt? Hang on. Let me see here. 462. I mean, come on, man. That's like the first thing you do. Oh gosh. Dude, these amateur kingdoms. Am I right? Am I right? Oh, I was not expecting that. How long have these guys been playing? A season? Jeez. Ty says 98th in power, 59th in Maris. That ain't bad. Yeah, man. That's not bad. Clicky says no hate to laws at all. But we have had 5 KvKs with them, I think. Yeah. No, I want new names. We got new names. How many merits did EIS recruits add to their total? Oh, to be fair, that is a good point, Jeff, as well. I don't know where their merits were prior to them coming, because I think it does add currently. So, I mean, to be fair, you could argue, but keep in mind, it is still relevant because what they performed last season will still be an indicator for what they may perform this season, give or take. So, even if it adds, you're not looking at last season's performance for last season's performance. You're looking at last season's performance as an expectation or a trend prediction on what they may perform the upcoming season. So in that regard, it is relevant. But you're also right in the same breath. So, yeah. So this is Kingdom Merits. If you guys want to take a look at that, Guts is like, God damn. So if you guys want to take a look here, let's look at how many. Here's another one I'll give you guys. Let's look at how many players. Let's look at which kingdom has had the most 20 million plus merit performers. That could be cool. So let's look at that. Actually, maybe let's start with 5 mil. Let's start with 5 mil. We'll start easy. Excuse me, by the way. Okay, so here we go. Whoa. Okay, good. So there you go. Damn. So 515. Interesting. Interesting that 515 is there. LSAT, what's up, man? I would like to know which are the possible kingdoms that Server 36 will match with. Oh yeah. We'll do some predictions here in a moment. Now these will be early predictions because it'll probably be like I'd say soft predictions. Because excuse me. Oh God, let me die. Okay. Whew, I'm healthy. I'm back. Oh, nice. We're at 61 likes. 4 more to 65. You guys can do it. So, but yeah, like I said, we're going to pull this again probably on Friday just to see if there's been any, decent changes. Yeah. Did I see super feeds in there? Yeah. Drew says they just migrated to NA. A fun KvK is always wanted. Absolutely. Mark, what's up, man? Rye 51502 groups migrated to them. JK on some from UHA. Okay. All right. Let's look at 20 mil merits, right? So which kingdoms had the most 20 mil performing players that hit 20 mil at least? Actually, let's just do this one by one, right? Might as well. So here you go. Now, so RFF had 198 players that had at least 10 million merits last season. I mean, that's pretty darn good, right? And then 515, they dropped to 16th, and then Rage is behind them, WBA, EIS, Echo. Okay. I bet. Oh, even NTS is there too as well, right? I mean, that's pretty good. 135 to 198. Okay. All right, let's do 20 now. So let's see which kingdoms had the most amount of 20 million merit achieving players. We'll see. There you go. EIS. So there you go. EIS had 111. Yeah. Dude, this drop off is insane. Oh my gosh. So you got 11 players that separates 1 and 4. That's not too bad. But then you got like a 5. I mean, this is like a 9 drop off, but I mean, it's, you're already at 100. I don't think it's that massively, but this is, right? So like from 5 to 6, from WBA to BTX, that's 15. And then you got another 15 from BTX to TFS at that point. And then it's okay. Yeah, it doesn't really stabilize until you probably get to about 9 or 10. I mean, look at this though, right? You have 1 through 4, 1 through 5 are basically double the amount of 20 million plus PvP fighters, right? I mean, that's I mean that's pretty nuts. Like if you look at these compared to like these, right? I mean, 20 million merits is a lot, man, to have that amount of players that hit at least that number. That's pretty nuts. Okay. Let's look at 60 million plus players. And then we'll do 60, 100, then maybe 200 is what we'll do. So let's do that. Okay. So who's got the most 60 million plus players? Interesting. 225 does. Okay. Yeah. Guns is like, let's go, man. TFS 6 we babies. Okay, BTX is a small fall and then it goes off the cliff. Yeah. No, absolutely. So you got 225. They're at 220. Oh, where am I looking? 230, right? We're looking at this column. So 230, 60 mil plus players. Okay. And then it goes from 173 to 230. I mean, that's actually not too bad. Like that's pretty close. That's what, 57 differential there between 1 and 20. And even the top set isn't too bad. If you got 3 that are at 200, wow, what's that? MFD, RG, IWG? Wow. Okay. Let's see, Rage. They're at 195, NTS 195, EAS 188, Echo 184. Oh, Apex is there, 176. Okay. All right. Let's look at 100 mil plus, because that's probably a little bit more gauging. So let's do that. Okay. So now we're changing. Funny man, what's up, man? Tell me a joke. Okay. So now we're getting into more like serious territory at this point, right? Now, okay, 100 mil plus. This is a little bit more gauging. So this is where you're at 100 mil plus, right? So we're looking here at this column. Punisher, what's up, man? Welcome. So here at 100 mil plus, right, you got Echo 1, 178, EIS, WBA Rage. I mean, they're all close, dude. They're all within 5. Like, that's pretty good. Because, wait, what's ROTD? Isn't it 6 kingdoms? Is that right, or am I tripping some balls there? I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Six, yes. Okay, good. Good. I said, I had to double check that. Excuse me. So, I mean, we'll see. But, I mean, could that maybe be one possible group where it's ROG, NTS, Rage, WB, EIS, Echo? Possibly, if you're going off 100 mils. Okay. Interesting. Let's see how it looks. Actually, I'm really curious to see how it looks kind of as we go up. Excuse me. How does it change if I look at 125? Let's see. Okay, so a couple position changes, nothing too much. Oh, interesting. But now BTX comes back in the mix. Okay, so that doesn't really change too much. At 125, okay. So now but this is interesting. Look at this. So at the 125 column, now you're noticing more disparity, right? So at 100 mil, for like the top 4 kingdoms there, it's pretty close. 5 and 6, it starts getting slowly away, right? It's etching out a little bit more. But you look at 125, dude, look at this. Look at the 120. Look at the gap here. At how insane that is. Oh my God. Hang on. I just want to see from 1 to 20. What was it again? I need to write this down. That is freaking insane. Okay. So 100, it was 92 to 178. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hang on. 100 P. Okay. What's the gap here? It's 92 to 178. And that's 86. Okay. So that's a plus 86. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's look at 125 now. Interesting. Slav, what's up, baby? Yeah, man. Okay, so now we're looking at this column. So it's 29 to 146. Jeez. What is that? Is that 15? 115? No, 117. So it's plus 117 on the differential between 1 and 20 on the amount of 125 million players, plus players. Okay. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Let's look at what it looks like at 150 now. I mean, that's pretty nuts. Right? So like if you did it this way, NTSWB, A, BTX, Rage, EIS, Echo. Okay. So again, I think it was just BTX would have been the change there. Nuts, man. Okay. Let's look at 150. Which, this is good. I'm taking these notes down because I'm going to use this for the video. Excuse me. I'm going to die. Okay. So now we're going to look here for top 20. Oh, God. Whew. Oh, boy. Funny Man says, a joke, super farts. Okay. A little bit lackluster, but all right. Okay. Clicky says, yo, what? RAC is all Krakens? Yeah. Raid says, can we have data relate matchmaking? Because I think below 15 mil power doesn't count. So keep in mind, matchmaking power is all accounts in the kingdom. This was recently stated and reiterated by the COD team. So again, they count all active accounts, regardless of power. So it would be nice if they didn't. And if there's any language that they've recently stated saying that they are no longer counting all accounts, again, that would be nice, and I'd be happy to see that. But at the moment, the most recently stated details on what factors into KvK matchmaking is all active accounts within a kingdom. So as long as your account is active at the time of prior to registration closing, that factors in. That's one of the reasons why when I pull data with my bot, we exclude under 15 mil accounts, and we only do like a top 300 as an example. We do a top 300 and a top 600, and we still do a total kingdom power, but on our top 300 and top 600, we don't account for accounts that are 15 mil and below. So, but yeah, hopefully that helps to answer that one. But I will be posting this sheet publicly. I'll just do it. I'm going to do it after I upload the video tomorrow. So the video tomorrow morning will be going over this. And then just kind of like, giving people access to the sheet because I have to make a public one. So that'll be on my Discord. So if you're interested in, accessing that, you guys can join the Discord. There's a link in the pinned live chat. And if you just want to be ready, it's going to be the same place I always put it, which is going to be in the COD data stats channel. So you just go to reaction rolls, select CallofDragons, and then it'll be in the COD data stats channel when I eventually get it there. Okay, so now let's look at 150. So 150 mil, wild at this point. Beans, I'm trying to find the roast, man. Beans, PN, he's here, get up. We're all farms, right? Okay. So at 150 mil, even crazier, 10 to 151. How freaking wild is that? We're looking at plus 141 differential between the top 20 kingdoms at the moment. And we just pulled this, right? So, well, as of yesterday, I should say. So that's pretty nutty, right? When you look at this. I mean, Echo has almost a third more, or sorry, RAC, excuse me. RAC has almost a third more 150 mil plus players than Echo does. Echo has almost 30 more than EIS. And then EIS has what, 12 more? And then it finally stabilizes a little bit at 4 through 6. But then you get another drop off here of 16 between WBA and NTS. And then it stabilizes a little bit more. But then you get another drop off here at 13 to 14. So between ROG and Apex, which is a +8 differential. I mean, wild. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, man. Oh boy. Jeff, 125 is +117. So the range is 29 to 146. We just showed that. Yeah. DSR says REC is a typo. They are? Wait, how's it supposed to be? That's how it looked when I went in the kingdom. Yeah. 151. Where's 151? Again, keep in mind, you said 151. Oh, as in maybe I added, maybe it's really 51. Oh, I see what you got. Hang on, let's 1 sec. Let's double check. Maybe. If that's the case, we will adjust. He's like, 100%, it's not that. Let me see. I'll check. I will say that probably makes sense because. Oh, I see. Yeah, because it shouldn't go up; it should go down. So you're right. Maybe it's actually 51. Let me check. That's a good point. I probably should have noticed that because it shouldn't be going up; it should be going down. Let me see. 150. Where are they at? Oh, damn. Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. Okay. We're good. Thank you. let me check the other one though. Is this right? Okay. No, that's right. Okay. Good. Okay. That one's right. Let me just check 200 to make sure. It was probably that one. I wonder why. 6 for 200. Yep, that's right. And then 4. Okay, good. So it was just that one. Okay, hang on. Let me adjust. Thank you, guys. It was right. To be fair, it was right in front of me too as well. So let's do 150 again, and then let's go. Okay, now we're good. Dude, listen. You guys know, man. I was working on it late last night, and I know I was getting super tired. Absolutely. Thank you guys for that, though. Fook, what's up, man? Welcome. Deck, what's up, man? So I think we're good now. Cool. Yeah. Chun Sing, hey, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Okay, so now we can update. So 150 should be, so it's not going to be as wide then. Okay. So now it's 10 to 103. Okay. So that's 93. So that's a +93 differential. Cool. So, yeah. So in that case, Echo would have the most. So it's 28. Is that right? No, 71. No, 32. So they got 32 more than EIS. EIS would be the next closest. But then, dude, look at that, dude. Echo has basically doubled the amount once you get to the top. Once you get to like 5. Nuts. And then it's like 32. And then what? That's 12. And then the next drop off here is 16. And then 8. Wow. Yeah, man. Nuts. Okay. Let's look at 200. How does 200 look? Okay, so some positions changed here. Yeah, man. Oh, nice. We're at 65 likes. 5 more to 70. That's our new goal. Thanks. Okay, so at 200, this is a little bit smaller of a range. But again, keep in mind, higher power, so the ranges are a little bit more important. So we're going 3 to 36. That's a plus 33 differential. Okay. So 36, EIS is next closest here on the 200 mil range. So there's a 0.6 differential, or 6 points. And then we got 8 between EIS and Rage. Very close Rage BTX. Next fall off is a plus 5 between BTX and WBA. And then you got a plus 4 here. And then it all kind of evens out. But dude, look at this. Echo is at double once you get to the 5th ranked and beyond. Right? I mean, yeah, man, wow. Interesting. I mean, EIS is close. I mean, they did a great job powering up this season. Absolutely. Merck says too many fatties at 22 points. Yeah, man, absolutely. I mean, that's nuts, though. Oh, my gosh, dude. Absolutely buck wild, man. Sod's COD brain needs to be studied in the lab. I mean, listen, man. Dude, they are a lean, mean machine. That I don't think can be understated. Like, they're killing it. That's pretty nuts, man. Absolutely. Yeah, dude, just freaking wild, my guy. Freaking wild. The Row League leads to more power concentration. Yeah. Okay, let's look at 250. How does 250 look? Let's take a look there. Okay. Oh, so now some positions change. BN, when is Row League live commentary happening? So, probably. I mean, if I did it, like, I'm just saying, if I just did it with myself, like, I would love to go and do it with guns, and we probably could get away doing it if we just both hop into like a Discord call and then we did it and then we watched like the replays live. But it probably won't happen until maybe playoffs, I would imagine, just kind of based on where we're at now. Now, if you're just talking about me doing it and doing some Row League commentary on previously played matches, yeah, I mean, I could do that at any point. I would want to find some good matches, though, and not just like some steamrolls. For that, I would have to look at the row sheet that I built, which is this one. And I'd have to go through all the groups and look at like the matchups. So an example, right? If I watched ED and NM fight, right? That would be one example, right? Sorry, obviously that's not going to happen, right? Because I have to look at like each group. So I would want to look at groups that have some teams that are really close in power, but it's probably going to be the groups that are a little bit lower. So hang on, if I gave you an example here, let me see. I probably have to go pretty low here, huh? So let me go lower. 2, 3, 2, 3. So I'd have to go to. Damn, maybe I gotta go lower than this. Sheesh. Gosh, maybe somewhere around here. Maybe, I don't know. Like maybe this isn't too bad. This is 0.7, right? Because this is in billions. So that's like 700 million differential. Okay. It again, it would have to be something where my point is like it had to be something that's closer in power to watch. Otherwise, once these preliminaries finish and we get into the qualifiers, I think that's the qualifiers. I think is where we'll see some better matches between, like, a good example would be, you might see a qualifier, maybe like you could have a qualifier where you have BPT and DK go at it. Like that would be a good match to watch. Why? Because they're close in power. Or if there's any upsets like that, if there's a match I see and they fought and it was an upset, I would watch that. Like that would be really cool. And you could find those, but you would just have to spend a little time looking. So, yeah. Okay, so let's look at the 250 range. So here we got 1 to 15. Okay, 1 to 15. So that's a plus 14 on that one. Yeah. Yeah, because like if I was thinking about like how would me and Guns do it, we would just have to hop into a Discord call and we would have to both play the same match. And then either that or like one of us screen shares and we watch like the other one. But maybe it could work if we're both watching it and we're just kind of like talking about what we're seeing, and then who's ever screen recording at that point could just be, you know, they would just have to kind of move to who's ever, you know, calling or pointing things out. Like, I mean, again, there's a couple ways to do it, but that would be kind of one way. But it's like I said, me doing it on myself or anyone doing it on themselves, yeah. But again, probably maybe not till playoffs. Well, qualifiers I think would be the earliest I would probably do something. Yeah. Click, you said, if I remember correctly, you have some casting experience in your past. I do, absolutely. Yeah, man. I mean, I used to just do my own casting analysis for competitive FPS games and tournaments. So, you know, Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War, a little bit of Rainbow Six too back in the day. And then even like some RTS games. I did like some Halo Wars 2 on the console. But it was only a few. But definitely, I mean, I think I could see myself doing more kind of color commentating, you know, some light analysis, kind of more like hype, along with like kind of like main directional casting. And Guns can bring in a lot more analysis, and we can kind of vibe off of one another. Absolutely. I can also talk about like storylines and stats. Other thing, again, I think it could be cool. I think we could do a really good job if we kind of go in with a good game plan. But yeah, again, just it's something I have to check in with him. Again, if it's something he wants to try testing out, you know, maybe around qualifiers at the earliest, if not playoffs. I've also expressed interest to the COD team to let them know that I'm really interested. That I'm really interested in wanting to do casting, and you know that Guns and I have talked about doing it together. So yeah, I let them know that I'm interested in doing it, and I do have some casting experience. I haven't heard anything back yet. It's probably a little early, but I at least let them know, and they acknowledged knowing so. So yeah. Okay. So we looked at 250. Let's do where am I right here? Okay. So 250, EIS, WBA Echo. So EIS, WB really close, and then the first drop off is at Echo, so it's a +4 differential there, and then it evens out, and then I guess you get another draw from 9 to 7, which is 2, and then 6 to 4, which is 2, but then it's all pretty close at that point. But I mean, the disparity from 1 to 15 is, at least at the 250 mil range, is pretty wild. So, I mean, you only have 8 kingdoms that have 6 or more, or 5 or more, and then you only have 3 that are at 10 or more for 250. I mean, that's pretty nuts. Let's do the last one and look at 300. Oh, damn, I didn't realize what time it was. Jeez. So Echo, kind of similar placings here, right? The only difference is that EIS and WBA swapped, and they're a little bit closer, right? So it's 986. So now you're looking at 0 to 9 for top 20, right? And let me do this. So yeah, so it's a +9. So there you go. It was pretty nuts. I mean, what, you only got 5 kingdoms that have 5 or more, 300 mil plus players. No one has 10 yet. WB is closest. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Wow. Yeah, so there you go. So that's it. That is everything I got for you guys. We are at 3.5 hours right now. Nuts. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. All right. Ooh. Well, fam, listen. It is... Oh, well, let me see here. Oh, there's guns. Yes, I'm here. No live events for me. No. I mean, I'm sure if guns had attended like an MLG event or something like that, I probably would have seen them there. But God, this would have been back in what, 2012, 2013, 2014 period. Yeah, I don't know if Guns was doing any competitive COD. I guess COD, right? It would have been COD, Halo, or Gears at the time. I know Guns used to stream COD. I just don't know if he ever played competitively. Dude, to the 2-time. He hit us with the Dr. Disrespect 2-time. GameStop champion though, Halo 3. Nice. Okay. My man, the 2-time. Okay. That's good stuff. Dude, very nice. Yeah. Yeah, I started watching Halo 3 clips and YouTubes that I've seen some people posting. Oh, dude, the game was just so good, man. I feel like Halo to me has just been all downhill since like Reach wasn't too bad when they added Bloom or Ridicule Bloom, but I feel like 100% after Reach, it just started falling off for me. And Reach was like the start of it, but it wasn't like god awful. But dude, Halo 3 was just, it's like Counter-Strike, man. It's like, dude, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And it just kind of feels like, and I don't know if anyone else feels this in their view, but like for limited clips and viewing that I've seen of recent Halo games, it's almost like they're trying to turn Halo into COD. I don't know if that is a shared perspective or opinion from anyone else out there. That's just kind of how it looks to me from the outside looking in. And it's like, dude, I go and I watched, I think it's Infinite now, Halo Infinite that's out there is the newest one, if that's right. And I watched some clips and like some, like from the HCS, what is it, the Halo Championship Series that they do on the on their esport league. And oh my gosh, dude, it's just like how can anyone watch that? It's yeah, man. It almost kind of looks like Apex. What is it? Apex Legends? It's just, dude, so it's wild. It's wild to me, man. Just to make you feel old, man. Free copies, my boys, and bragging rights at lunch. My man. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. But yeah, let me, just so I don't forget, while I still have some of you guys here, let me post the Discord link real quick. So if you guys want to join the Discord, and I'll show you where I'm going to put, there's the Discord link. And so for those of you that are just curious on like where I'm going to put the thing, sorry, the sheet when I do the public one, I'll show you where I'm going to put it. So when you join, you can just go to reaction roles. And you're going to select CallofDragons, which is going to be the one that has the most reactions, but just look for the emoji. After you join, you'll click on CallofDragons, the header, or it might just open up for you. And then you're just going to go to COD data stats. And I'm going to have it here. I'm going to update this with the temporary. So I'm going to adjust this and I'll put like G2 ROTD, something like that. So just again, for any of you, if you want to know where the public sheet is going to be, when I post it at the earliest tomorrow, that's where it'll be. I just want to get that out of the way so I don't forget. Yeah. Guy says, I wouldn't say like CoD, but definitely trying to compete with more lavish movement. Yeah, kind of like the Battle Royale, like that game Apex Legends. It kind of reminded me a little bit of that for some of the movement. And it's like, dude, Halo 3 was just so good. Like, I can understand if you wanted to like improve the graphics for something like a Halo 3 and you wanted to like, you know, just vibe it up a little bit more. And maybe if you want to add in, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's hard because like Halo 3 was just like, to me, it was so close to perfection already. You know, if anything, it was like more fine tuned. It's like, you know, you didn't need to add in things like sprint. You know, Counter-Strike doesn't have sprint and it's still doing fine. I don't know. Just to me, there's just like a purity, man, in like games that were just like so good. Like they didn't really need to have all these extra bells and whistles. You know, you just needed to figure out how to do other things to it. So, yeah, that's just my thought. Miguel, what's your bro? RK, ¿qué pasó? I'm going to be honest. If I read Spanglish or Spanish, I probably would have a better one for you on that one. Worcester Bros, what's up, man? Hey. Okay. I mean, tell us how you really feel. You know, don't be shy. Interesting. Too good. I mean, again, man, tell me. Ooh, how about we just do this? Okay. I mean, that'll just earn you a quick block. Only because I'm generous. Or what is it, a ban? I don't know. It just says remove user. Yeah. Like, I think game designers are making games faster with movement because they aren't creative enough to make the needs way better. Yeah. I think that I could agree with that. Is that, I mean, like, dude, like, even if you looked at it, like, dude, Halo 3 was peak, man. Like, it was peak. You know, even the Halo series, like, if you're looking at, like, North American esports, at least for FPS titles, and you're looking at them on the console, absolutely, man. Like, that's exactly where you, like, they were the biggest, right? Like, even before Call of Duty really took off, like, Halo was running the esports scene on FPS consoles, at least in NA, absolutely at the time. So it's just, yeah, man. Anyways, it's good times, man. Good times back in the day. I used to play this game. It's called, dude, there was this FPS game I absolutely loved, and it was like one of the first competitive games on original Xbox. It was called Conker's Live and Reloaded. It was a sequel to Conker's Bad Fur Day on the N64, and they made it for the original Xbox. And it had Xbox Live, so it had multiplayer on it. And it was basically kind of like a Team Fortress style, so it was like role-based. Oh, dude, that game was awesome. Dude, I played the shiitake mushrooms out of that game. And Guns will appreciate this because I think Guns used to play game battles back when it was up, and I played game battles too. I played for the #1 team in this game, and we won the 2 seasons of the game battles ladder that they ran. We went undefeated both seasons, and then we won the tournament at the end as well. Dude, that game was so fun. Dude, back in the day playing GB ladders, man, wild. Truffles, what's up, Yeet? Yeah, man. Just nuts. But yeah, man. What do we got now? We got what, 5 days? Yeah, 4 days, 20 hours. Dude, I wonder who's going to select readjustment. Just nuts. But yeah, I'm not hip. All right, fam. I think we're probably gonna wrap up here. Again, I know I said I was gonna try to get to predictions. It's just, man, it's already 11:30. I need to get to bed and get some sleep because I got to go do another 7-8 mile run in the morning. But I will do the video tomorrow for. I will do the video tomorrow for the sheet, and I'll show everything off that we showed off here, and probably a couple other things if we get the chance to. And then we will do a group predictions video the day after. So tomorrow's Monday, so we'll probably do a group predictions video Tuesday. I need to do a Row League update video, so that will probably be Wednesday is my anticipation. And then I'll either have the sheet publicly available tomorrow at the earliest. If not, it will be, what's tomorrow, Monday? If not, it'll be Tuesday. But if I get everything done that I need to and I get the public version sorted, then I will definitely try to have that available tomorrow, and I'll just give information on it in the video that I put out then. So I'm gonna try and put a video out in the morning to go ahead and show off everything that we did now. And again, man, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us for as long as you did. We are, again, man, nearing 4 hours. And I think like I said yesterday, I appreciate the support. I think it's awesome that people are, interested in data and stats, especially as it pertains to KvKs and groups as much as I am, or even if you're not as much as I am, if you just like looking at the numbers, then yeah. So always happy to show off some spreadsheet streams. But again, right, we will be trying to show off some wars too as well and some other things. But again, and I'm going to try and stream again tomorrow. You know what? Maybe we might actually do some group predictions. Maybe we'll do a stream on that for group predictions and a couple other things as well. So maybe that'll be tomorrow, and then we can update the Row League sheet. Maybe we can do some KvK updates as well. So yeah, maybe that'll be tomorrow. And if I do it, because I don't need to do it that late, maybe we'll try and do an earlier stream in the day. So I'll see if maybe I can work something out where maybe it doesn't have to be later in the evening, but a little bit earlier. So we'll see. David, my man, dude, coming in strong right now with the 10 gifted to close the stream out. Thank you so much. That means a lot, man. I appreciate that. Dude, let's see who got gifted real quick. Oh, look, Devin received gift membership from Devin. So good. He gets himself. Slippy got one. Clicky got one. Superforce, Merc, Rice Senpai, A Beans, Delara, and Devin. Sorry, who we got? Reaper. I keep going, this guy. Mediocre got one. Very nice. Very nice. Woo, rest well. Definitely much appreciated. Always fun to hype the community. Oh man, absolutely, man. It's always a blast. So yes, but again, we've been streaming, what's today? Sunday? So yeah, we streamed. I don't think we streamed Friday night, but we did yesterday and today. And then again, like I said, my plan is to try and stream every night going forward, up until Saturday. So streaming Friday night, and then we probably won't be able to do it Saturday because you guys know I pick up my girls. But yeah, the plan is to stream over the next couple nights. Again, now that I kind of have things all a little more squared away, a little more settled here at the Casa. So anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you might be, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.